Kind regards, masses, it's me, Hi Bike, and I am back with some more Hakuoki Kyoto Winds. The last song we were listening to was The Moon, the Japanese version from DuckTales Remastered. But to all my Naruto fans out there, you might have recognized that melody sounded very, very familiar. So, it did start out as The Moon from DuckTales, but then it goes into the melody of Bluebird by... Wait, shit, I don't remember who it's by, but I know it's a Naruto Shippuden opening, one of the more popular ones. It oddly fits, and I remember like this came out like what was it 11 days ago, and like I was at work, and I just felt like looking at it because like it showed up on my notifications, and I was like blown away because I was like, oh my god, it's a Naruto rip. Like we haven't had a Naruto rip in a while, so that made me very very happy. So if you'd like to listen to that rip, I'll leave a link in chat right here. But yeah. Let me get started then. Get my game set up. Make sure that it connects. And there we go. So, last time on Hakuoki Kyoto Winds, we started off as a girl named Hibike Yukimura. She's trying to find her very bald father in Kyoto, who's also a doctor, and he's been missing. So she's going to Kyoto, you know, disguising herself as a guy because it's dangerous and stuff. She doesn't want her identity to be found because I guess their family's pretty prestigious, I guess. I don't know, there's something about them. They have like this family heirloom sword, or it's called a kodachi. But she ends up being attacked by some vampire samurai, and then she gets saved by like these uniformed samurai, and she wasn't supposed to see that, so they're keeping her hostage. Well, they were about to kill her off, but then they realized, wait a minute, she's the daughter of the guy we're looking for. So like they're gonna have her try to like help find her dad for them. And also Yosuke's voice actor is this guy named Soji. I'm trying to go for his route, but yeah, we've seen a lot of man titties so far. Oh yeah, Dio's voice actor just randomly showed up too. I didn't even know he was in this. Like I did briefly skim over who was like what voice actors were here, but I guess I totally forgot about that. And it was funny because that night was Dio's birthday, so fun stuff. What else? Oh yeah, we got caught up in a big fight. We saved and we even saved Soji. But yeah, right now we're like, I don't know what we're doing now. We're just gonna keep looking for our dad. Oh yeah, that guy in the middle, we fought him. But yeah, I can't wait to see what else happens, but the pro tag is a fucking pussy. Let's see if she whimpers anymore this time. Like, she whimpered like 3 times last time. But yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah, there are a lot of characters we haven't met yet here. I don't even know how long this game is. We're on like, what, chapter 2? But yeah, let's get right into it. Why is the opening so much... Oh my god, the opening is so much quieter than like the rest of the game, I swear. Alright, let me just adjust that. That should be good, I think. Alright, so here's our file. Let's go. Weeks passed since the Battle of the Ikeda Inn. In the meantime, the Shinsengumi grew stricter during their rounds to arrest the numerous outlaw Ronin that escaped from the Ikeda Inn. Rumors surfaced of extremists who were plotting to exact revenge on the Shinsengumi. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'll lower that a little bit. Okay. Additionally, there were also problems occurring with warriors spanning from other domains, making things tense around the headquarters. Things were finally settling down. As a result of my efforts during the battle, they grew more encouraging of my involvement. The Shinsengumi allowed me to sweep the area in front of the headquarters on my own. One day, I was cleaning the courtyard with a broom when I heard gentle footsteps approaching me.
すみません。こちらが新選組の屯所ですか？
Whoa, 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 the voice sounds like way louder. Okay. This sound mixing. Oh, yes! Oh, who's this? The voice came from behind me, so I was caught off guard when answering.
君は
Huh? Hijikata showed up suddenly, as if he telepathically knew I was speaking to someone. Oh, Hijikata, this man is... Before I could finish my sentence, the man ran towards Hijikata.
あ、やっぱりトシさん。八郎です。お久しぶりです。
おめえは八郎か。なんだってこんなところにいるんだ。
When Hijikata realized who it was, his eyes grew wide. Hey Chuck, how we doing today? What's up?
驚きました。幕命で教視察に来てるんです。
Oh, was sound okay?
それより新選組って本当にトシさんたちのことだったんですね。この目で見るまでは信じられなかったけど、おめでとうございます。本当に侍になれたんですね。
Waza, Hasbullah, how we doing today? What's up? Waza.
おい、冷やかすなよ。まだ扱いは浪人と同じなんだからよ。
でも侍になりたいって夢が叶ったじゃないですか。
冷やかすなって言ってんだろ。
いいえ、江戸じゃ泣く子も黙る新選組と言ったらとても有名なんですよ。それに池田屋の話も聞いています。皆さんとてもご活躍だったみたいですね。
Man, this Hachiro guy, he has really nice hair, I gotta say. You're good, you came back from work gassed, now you have work tomorrow. Oh man. Oh, glad to hear that you're good. But man, back on that grind. You had an eye exam. Oh, okay. Just the usual checkup?
ま、ぼちぼちってところだ。
How excuse me, how very unlike himself. Hijikata seemed to be flustered and his cheeks were rosy. Ooh, judging from their conversation, it appeared that this gentleman had come to visit Hijikata. The rhythm of their rapport seemed to suggest that they had been friends for quite some time. Once I verified their conversation had come to a halt, I mustered the courage to speak to Hijikata. Hijikata? May I ask who this is?
そうか。お前は初めてだったな。
まだ名乗っていませんでしたね。僕、伊庭八郎と言います。
Hold up, if he's telling us his name here, how come it wasn't question mark earlier, like what Soji got? Ugh, whatever. Kind of funny to think that the major organization of this game, the Shinsengumi, lasted a whopping 6 years in real life. Whoops. Well, I wonder if we'll get to like see that whole span in this, like the two games here. But how are we doing today, Jacob? What's up? The eye exam is tomorrow. After that, you can't look at a TV computer screen for 3 years. Oh, 3 hours! I'm like, years! I'm like reading the above comment. Can you imagine not looking at TV or computer for 3 years? Man, couldn't be me. But okay. Huh. Alright. 3 hours. Well, have fun with that. I guess this means you can touch grass, right?
幕府直参旗本で大番士奥詰役を務めています。
But it is nice to, like, you know, not have your face glued to a screen for most of the day, so that's good. Or at least 3 hours. Oh, I'm Hibike Yukimura.
改めてよろしくお願いします。
Yoroshiku. Oh yes, nice to meet you too. As soon as Iba and I finished our introductions, Hijikata was inclined to get us indoors.
まあ立ち話もなんだ。中に入ってくれ。
took tea to the two in the hall. Hichikata told me to remain there, so I decided to listen in.
今日に来たのは奥詰めの仕事ってわけか。随分と出世したみてえだな。
And Okuzume? I listened intently but subtly since I was unfamiliar with the contents of their conversation.
奥詰めってのはな、将軍の身辺を守る奴らのことだ。
Oh wow! I am honored to meet such a man.
いえいえ、そんなことありません。父の仕事の縁でたまたまなんです。
But what would bring a man of his stature here, Hijikata? This meant Iba was someone who worked directly with the shogun. What an honor. It made no sense why he would interact with the Shinsengumi or why he had business with us.
お前の考えてることはわかるぜ。なんで俺と知り合いかってことだろう。
I did my best to nod without offending him.
こいつはな、旗本であると同時に江戸じゃ4本指に入る道場の一つ、新行東流伊庭道場の跡取り息子だ。その伊庭道場と俺たちがいた道場とはそこそこ交流があってな、その縁だ。
ええ、そうなんです。だからトシさんたちがいる今日に来ることになってとても楽しみにしていたんです。
勝手に喜んでろ。だが覚えとけよ、今日はそんなに楽しいところじゃねえからな。
はい、肝に銘じておきます。でもそんなに危険なのに女の子でも大使が務まるんですか？
Oh wait, yeah, I'm not disguised, shit. Iba glanced at me when he asked his question before looking to Hijikata. I gasped and cupped my hands over my mouth, and Hijikata's eyes darted toward me sternly. It would seem Iba picked up on the fact I was female, judging by their interaction. Oh wait, no, maybe I am disguised, but he just sees through it, just like the pussy destroyer from the other time.
もしかして秘密だったんですか？
Man. I didn't want to confirm any answers, so I stared towards the mat underneath without speaking.
こいつはちょいと訳ありで預かってて、表向きは男ってことになった。新選組でも一部の奴らしか知らないことだ。だからここでも下手なことを口にしないでくれ。
わかりました。トシさんがそう言うなら守りますよ。
Iba drew Hijikata in closer in a jovial manner, and Hijikata blushed at the notion. Hijikata is normally really uptight, so seeing him behave this way was startling. I had a lingering suspicion that Hijikata was actually enjoying himself. All of the commotion must have alerted the captains because they popped up from nowhere.
おいおい、八郎じゃねえか。
Why that? I swear that guy is like too close to his mic.
聞いたことがある声だと思ったらお前だったのか。
新八さん、原田さん、それに皆さんもお久しぶりです。
そうか、お前も今日に来たのか。武者修行か？それとも狂犬物か？
In a few years, these guys are all gonna get fucked being on the losing side of the Meiji Restoration. Whoops. Well, enjoy yourselves while you last.
なわけねえし、お偉いさんの護衛とか視察なんだろ。
まあ、はい、そういうところです。
あんたが今日に来るとなるとそれなりの職務に就いたということか。
Iba nodded plainly in response.
ふん、君も今日に来たんだ。ま、死なない程度に気をつけなよ。
助言ありがとう。覚えておきます。
じゃあ今度飲みに行くか。なんなら今からでもいいんだぜ。
Hey, wait, we can adjust volume for certain characters, right? Because this fucking guy is too loud. Hold on. Let me see that. Settings. I swear, like, they mixed his mic weird. Unless... Oh, no, it's just turning it on or off. Never mind. I don't know, it, like, seems loud on my end, at least. Oh well. Back. Each of the captains surrounded Iba and exchanged words. Most of all, Iba seemed lost in the amount of fun he had while conversing with everyone. Hijikata gets shot in 1869. Damn, Rip! What year are we in again? I guess he really knew everyone back in Edo. Hijikata watched their interaction with warmth in his eyes and muttered.
あいつは旗本で伊庭道場の跡取り息子のくせに
Historians are unsure whether his death was accompanied by what you say, that you only meant well. Let's assume that it did, you know, for the dramatization.
何が気に入ったのか知らねえが俺たちとつるみやがってな
Oh, he doesn't read that? Okay. He seemed to be especially fond of Hijikata though, but I couldn't dare say that.
まあちょっとした顔なじみだ訪ねてきたら中に通してやってくれ
Understood. Where's my mans? He was there for a little bit. Oh, speaking of my mans though, so I finished P4G today. Yeah, like, I beat the boss, I had those bonds and stuff. Saw that epilogue. Golden Kanji is still fucking cursed. But, yeah, it was nice, so that's that. I'll probably do New Game Plus, like, you know, when I feel like it. But, yeah. Yeah, thank you. It was nice. I teared up, of course, like I can't help but tear up every time I see the ending. But yeah. Oh, in other news, I started this new anime. Well, it's not new. I mean, it came out, what, 2018? It's called Bloom Into You. But basically, it's about this girl who's like kind of confused about love. She's like, I don't really feel anything. And like, then she has this senpai, like she's kind of forced to join the student council. And like, her senpai, she also pretty much feels the same way, except when she just felt like this admiration for like this girl who's a first year. And she's like, ooh, I love you. I think I'm falling in love with you. And this was all in the first episode. And I swear to God, the second episode, the senpai goes and kisses the girl. I'm like, what? Holy shit. I did not complete Adachi's or Konishibro's social links because I didn't have the time. But the next time I play through, I will be sure to do the social links that I haven't done. I didn't even get to do Naoto's because like my courage was actually too low. I forgot that you needed like higher courage along with like the knowledge because like my knowledge was max, but courage not so much. So yeah, poor Naoto. Yeah, I know. But hey, at least I got to do like, there were social links that I haven't done before, like Ayane's and Daisuke's side at least. So those are at least some new things for me. Also, you know, I actually finished Riseis as well, so that was also a win for me. The anime is called Bloom Into You. Yeah, I think it's nice so far. It's interesting because like you don't usually see the senpai falling for the kohai. So it's cool. Again, it's Bloom Into You. The main character, she's cute. She's got pigtails. I don't know, I'm weak for like pigtailed characters, but yeah. No, it's funny, I was kind of reminded of Madoka and Homura because like the main girl, pink hair, pigtails, and then like the senpai, she's got the long black hair and she's like pretty much perfect. Imagine an anime with an aromantic girl protag. Yeah, like that's pretty much what it is so far. I don't know if she's going to start falling for senpai, but like by the third episode she's like, huh, senpai's pathetic. She's like being all weak to me because like everyone else sees her as Miss Perfect, but then like she comes down to her kohai and being all like, oh man, I feel so vulnerable, like everyone can't see me like this, but I feel like I can trust you. And then the girl's like, oh yeah, okay, whatever, sure, but she still comforts her. It is Yuri, yeah. But yeah, I have no idea if she's gonna fall for the senpai girl. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I like it. It's a nice change of pace. It's only 13 episodes. I finished 3. So I don't know, I might watch 3 per, cause like, you know the thing that sucks? HBO Max They took off Ben 10 Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse. But like everything with like, you know, 10-year-old Ben, like the original Ben 10 series and the Ben 10 reboot, as well as the live action movie that they did, those are all still there. I don't know why they had to get rid of Alien Force. It makes me sad and mad. So that's why I'm like going back to watching my animes on my break days. But yeah, who knows? I might even finish it before I actually go back to work. We'll see. But I am enjoying it so far. But that's my day. Anyways, before we knew it, evening had come and Iba told us it was time for him to depart.
それじゃあまたね。
Okay. Okay. His face seemed reluctant, if not a little forlorn, and he left the compound. Excuse me. I stared at him as he walked into the distance until his small figure was removed from my eyes. Iba was a mysterious person. Even if he was someone very important in upper class, he acted with integrity and kindness, commanding a lot of respect from the captains of the Shinsengumi. I did not think there was a samurai like him in the shogunate. Okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, I could always like pirate Ben 10, but it's more convenient when it's like on a streaming service. And it is now August. Excuse me. Oh, so it's 1864. So wait, hold on. So Hijikata gets shot 1869. Damn, he's got like 5 more years left. Unless, I don't know, maybe history like derails from our main timeline here. I don't know. August 1864. After the fight at the inn, I was able to leave the compound much more often. I suppose after what I'd done, Hijikata thought I earned a little more trust. I didn't feel like I did anything extraordinary, but I wasn't about to look a gift horse in the mouth. I was genuinely happy that the man Hijikata approved of me. Oh, going back to the Bloom Into You anime real quick, so the main girl, like, she has a friend. Like, they're all talking about what kind of guys they like, and then one of her friends is like, I'm not interested in high school boys, I'm interested in older guys. And then like the other friend is like, what? How old are we talking? And then she's like, 10, maybe 20 years? Like, damn. I feel that. You don't think anyone had supernatural powers back then, so it might be a little different. Yeah, good point. You're saving Bloom Into You on your queue? Good. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice change of pace. So yeah, I would recommend it if you're, if you're interested in, something like that. Oh, I will also say, the senpai has this friend who's basically running for vice president, and the senpai's running for, like, president. But,
Feel that mighty
I
wind!
feel like the friend maybe has a crush on the senpai, but, like, she's kind of, like, left behind because senpai's paying attention to our main girl. Feel that mighty wind. How are we doing today, Experimenter? What's up? But yeah, the friend's name is Sayaka, and I'm just like, man, it's just reminding me of Sayaka from Madoka Magica with her unrequited love going on too. I don't know, I feel like that's what's going on. But, I'm only 3 episodes in, so who knows. That's just the vibes I'm getting. Imagine going back in time and showing this game to the Shinsengumi. Yeah, right? They'd be like, what the fuck is this? I'm into older guys. I mean, yeah, you guys know I like the older men and stubble. I don't know, younger guys can be cute too. I don't know. As long as they have a nice personality, they're sweet, funny, cute. That's my type. Anyways, how are we doing today, Anthony? What's up? Anyways, on this particular day, I was out on patrol with Harada and the 10th Division. Excuse me, Harada? The Shinsengumi is out patrolling day and night, right?
ああ、そうだぜ。それがどうかしたのか?
But what exactly is it that you do? Most of the men in the Shinsengumi were intimidating, death-dealing titans, but Harada was a rare exception, warm and friendly.
まあ、ピンからキリまで大小様々だな。
I didn't recognize him from that angle because I'm used to seeing him like this. Because honestly, I thought this was a new guy. I don't know. I swear we haven't seen him like facing to our left.
筋切りや追いはぎはもちろん食い逃げも捕まえるし喧嘩も止める。
You have stubble sometimes? Well, I've never seen you with stubble, so... Everyone's just like, I have stubble. Yeah, get back in line. I'm not interested. You're still sad and upset over your whiskey? Oh. Yeah, that sucks. Like, how dare she? I don't know, like, Like, just for lighter fluid, too. That's... I don't know. I feel like you should get, like, you know, just cheaper whiskey at least for that. Maybe she didn't know, but that's still pretty stinky. What was that, 800 bucks? Man. I'm so sorry for your loss. People who don't pay for food?
商家を脅して金を奪おうとする奴らも俺ら新選組が取り締まってるよ。
It wasn't really the answer I'd expected. I guess the Shinsengumi's job is closer to a magistrate's than I thought. Thinking back, I remembered how excited they were during the raid. What they did at the inn was far more intense than their day-to-day work. A little further down the road, a couple of men in Shinsengumi blues were waving at us. Nagakura! I guess our separate rounds brought us to the same spot.
よう、親父さんの情報なんか手に入ったか？
Why is this guy's fucking mic mixing? I don't know. There's something about this guy and his mic. He's too close to it. No, nothing today.
なかなかすんなって。今日がダメでも明日がある。そうだろ？
Excuse me. Yeah, you're right. There was something contagious about his optimism.
で、新八、そっちはどうだ？何か異常でもあったか？
いや、なんも。けど、やっぱり町人たちの様子がせわしねえな。
The light blue thing is historically accurate, so that's cool. Is it now? That is, yeah, interesting. I like that. I hadn't noticed it before, but he was right. They were acting strange, almost nervous. Yeah, it looks like they're getting ready to move.
なあ、戦火に巻き込まれる前に今日から避難し始めてるってとこか。
What? War? There wasn't a war, was there?
そういや、まだ教えていなかったな。
何?
長州の奴らが今日に集まってきてんだよ。その関係で、俺らも警戒強化中ってわけだ。
池田屋の件で長州を怒らせちまったからな。あいつらの仲間から犠牲が出ちまったし、黙ってられないんだろうよ。
Were the Choshu going to try something again?
さあな。まだはっきりしたことはわからねえ。
どっちにせよ、俺たちは俺たちの仕事をする。長州の連中が今日に来ても追い返すだけさ。
They accepted their situation and never complained. I had a good deal of respect for Haruda and Nagakura.
長州と戦か。もしかすると近いうちに上から出動命令が出るかもしれねえな。
So you think the Aizu will give you all orders?
なあ、正式に幕府の一部隊として参加することになるかもな。
そんな機会めったにないからな。せっかくだからお前も出てみるか。
What? I was perplexed by his sudden invitation. Does this mean I could march as a member of the Shinsengumi? Ooh. Whimper. Imagine. It seemed rather inappropriate for me to ask to participate just for curiosity's sake. Yeah, right, you what? Still, I very much hoped to be helpful in some way. Could I, perhaps, do something like what I'd done at the Ikeda Inn? However, there's also the chance that I become a hindrance as opposed to helping them out. I want to come! Oh! I want to help! I want to grow! Whoa! I would like to participate and help in some way. Whoa, you're so close.
よくわかったぜ。
He's gonna get a moon, huh?
もしその
Right?
時
Yeah?
が来たら、お前も参加できるよう俺も応援してやるよ。
This might just be what I need to bust. This might just be what I need to bust. Cause I'm bustin'. I'm busted! Oh, okay, never mind, no moons. Several days later. Excuse me. I carefully lifted the serving platter with tea for the captains and made my way to the common room.
すまねえな。あり
すまねえ
Oh,
な
sorry.
そうやってるとまるで故障みたいだな。
I didn't mean to skip over, I keep forgetting his name, the guy on the left. Even though we just saw it, like, multiple times. I mean, well, I was a page as far as everyone knew. The thought to correct him crossed my mind, but instead, I stayed silent as I passed the tea out.
ありがとう、雪村君。すまないね。こんな仕事まで頼んでしまって。
Oh, it's nothing. After all, I am Hijikata's page. I spoke barely above a whisper, but Inoue smiled and nodded at me. Okita took a sip of his tea, and a mild grimace flickered across his face. Is something wrong with the tea?
ちょっとぬるいかな。人数分のお茶を用意してぬるくなったんだね。
Damn.
君らしいって言えば君らしいけど。
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I'm sorry. I'll make a new batch right now.
いいって。
Don't
俺ぬるい
worry.
方が好きだな。すぐに飲めるし。なあ、はじめくん。
うん、そうだな。こうも暑い日にはぬるめの茶もいいかもしれん。
Alright, it's August. Yeah. Hot. It was silent for a second before the door slid open and Kondo arrived with a stern look upon his face.
会津藩から正式な要請が下った。ただいまより我ら新選組は総員出陣の準備を開始する。
Holy shit! Dude, they screamed in the fucking microphone! Oh my god. Wow.
ついに会津藩も我らの働きをお認めくださったのだな。
Right? That was so fucking loud! Okay. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. He looked just as happy with the... God, I get something about it! No, that was too fucking loud! Yeah, the directors just fucking told him, yeah, do the yo scream straight into the mic. Go! Okay. Alright, alright. Nice to make it for sound effects for stream. Right, anyways, he looked just as happy with the news as the rest of them. I can't get it out of my head, damn it! It shouldn't be this funny! Okay. Okay. Apparently, getting orders directly from the Aizu domain was an occasion for some excitement. Yes, we can replay the audio, but do you really want to listen to it again? Where is it? What was it again? Fuck, I forgot. Where's the lug? I know there's a lug. Hold on. You want to hear it? Okay, fine. Hold on. I just have to remember what button I made it. Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck. What? No, wait, how many guys is that? They're screaming in the fucking microphone. When you finally bust. I'm about to blow. I'm gonna explode! My sides! I can't! What? One more! I'm about to come! laughed like this in a while. I didn't come here expecting the fucking ear rape for these fucking warriors. Okay. Alright, no, wait, what do they mean rewind? Wait, hold up. What do they mean by rewind? What does that mean? What? What's a rewind? What did I make the X button? No? Oh, never mind. Maybe that's just back. Alright, I'm pleased. I'm satisfied. Okay, I have to stop thinking about that fucking noise. Okay. Alright. Okay. Maybe I'll take a little sip of my drink, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Hijikata, however, was the lone exception.
はしゃいでる暇はねえんだ。てめえら、とっとと準備しやがれ。
Oh! No!
長州の奴らはとっくに今日に来てるんだ。俺たち
God, you know,
がどうする
that would make a great sound alert. Oh, there's too many fucking sound alert ideas. As Hijikata rebuked the men, the warriors all scattered sequentially to their stations. When it was only the captains and myself remaining in the room, Hijikata vented! Oh, Hijikata, you're sus! I saw you vent! Add it! Fuck, okay, I really need to make a list of these things. Oh, fuck. He's sus! He's Amogus! Oh my god.
お尻に火がついてから俺らを召喚しても後手だろうが。
Amogus. Thinking back at what happened at Ikeda Inn, while the Shinsengumi were fighting hard, the Aizu domain was elsewhere and came strolling in way later at the scene. Oh, that sounds kinda sussy too. Fuck it, everyone's a Mogus. Remembering that incident, I feel like I can understand Hijikata at least to some extent.
沖田君と東堂君は屯所で待機してください。不服でしょうが、私もご一緒しますので。
No, it keeps coming back playing in my head. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night laughing because all I can hear is Oh!
池田屋での負傷が癒えていないように、私の腕も思うように動きませんか。
Jesus Christ. He rubbed his left arm absently and looked away.
傷が治っていないわけじゃないですけどね、僕の場合。
Imagine setting that as your alarm. Oh! Dude, yes, I could. That would wake me the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, samurai. We gotta see him for. That's gonna. You clipped it good. Yeah, shit, dude, that would get me motivated for work. Fuck. Oh my god. Here, let me play the clip. Oh my god. What? No, wait, how many guys is that? They're screaming in the fucking microphone. Wait. When you finally bust. I'm about to blow. I'm gonna explode. My sides. I cracked myself up. One more. I'm about to come. Dude, it perfectly loops too. Oh my god. Oh, this this stream's going great so far. Wait, I put the Chrome overlay off. Why am I still seeing things? What? Dude, what? What? Oh, that's whack. Okay. That was weird. The window that I had for Hakuoki just randomly switched to the Chrome overlay for some reason. Whatever. You're just an old man poo-poo head or something because you can't find it funny. Yeah, Grandpa. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. See, no, I laugh at the stupidest shit. Oh my god, when I was hanging out with Red yesterday, we both, yeah, we both laugh at like weird shit, but like, there were these, like, this group of kids that were passing by, and one of them fucking goes, "Oh my god!" It just sounded so funny. The way he said it. Oh my god. Alright, I'm good. I'm not good. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna keep thinking about that fucking— oh! It's just— I don't know. My sense of humor is so broken. Oh my god, exactly. That's right here.
でも確かに本調子じゃないかな。休んでいろって言うなら休みますけど。
Hey, if you sit this one out, you can sit with me. I don't fucking know shit.
俺だって別に大した怪我じゃないけどさ、近藤さんたちが過保護すぎるんだって。
Okita acted as if he didn't hear Sanan at all while Heisuke pouted.
大した怪我じゃないとか嘘つくなよ。昨日も傷口に薬を塗られて悲鳴上げてただろ。
Yeah, Soji can sit on me, am I right? You laugh at dumb shit like that? Fuck. The DMC2 font decal. No, that was funny. Yeah, that was legit funny. Like, it was the same fucking text font. It, like, no joke. Cause like I went home to look at the Devil May Cry 2 box, like, you know, I went to look at the game that I got from you that same day, compared to the picture, it is definitely the same fucking thing. Like, that was the last thing I expected to see that day. Like, of all the things you would expect to see in Bakersfield, of all things too, someone somewhere here in Bakersfield has a DMC2 style logo for their truck business or whatever. And I respect that. They know what's up. They know that DMC2 is best.
うわ、そういうこと言う。佐野さんは武士の情けとかないの？
だが悲鳴上げたってのは本当なんだろう？なあ。
バピ。
ちょっとそういうこと聞くなって。黙っててくれたっていいだろ。
He glanced sideways at me. But Heisuke, it's true that your injury hasn't recovered. His bangs hid the scar rather well, but it still looked painful. What scar? Your scar's on the wrong side. The scar's not on the wrong side. Scream, scream like a baby or scream like, oh! Well, I prefer the oh! Can that be like the new Wilhelm scream or whatever? I would much rather hear that for like as a stock sound effect. Nagakura broke the awkward silence.
そういえば、もし新選組が出陣することになったら、一緒に参加したいとか言ってたよな。
Yes. Even though I told Harada that I was into the idea of joining them, it still seemed a little risky.
おお、そうだな。こんな機会は二度とないかもしれん。
You were watching that Avatar episode yesterday? Damn, see, everything's connected! Yeah, oh my god, the Ember Island Players episode's so fucking funny. Oh man. For some reason, Kondo was easy to convince. I wasn't expecting him to be so easily swayed. Yip yip.
そいつが行くなら俺も行った方がいいんじゃないか?
Man, you know what? I'm sad too. Combuskin is Awesome did a YouTube poop of that episode as well, and it's also privated. Ugh, all the good YouTube poops got fucking privated. Why is life like this? Pretty smart way to do a show recap, right? Humorous way. And then they had that little twist at the end, and I'm like, oh man. Very entertaining. I loved like Toph's actor. This big buff dude. And she's all like, oh hell yeah. Best actor ever.
怪我が治ってねえんだろ。本所で留守番をしてろって。
よかったじゃねえか。
Are you sure it'll be alright? Hijikata and Sanan sighed at the sight of my reservations, which was understandable.
今度も無事で済む保証はねえんだ。お前は豚書でおとなしくしてろ。
君は新選組の足を引っ張るつもりですか。遊びで同行していいものではありませんよ。
Damn. Name's Toph, cause it sounds like tough. Oh, I love that.
三男総長、それは彼女が迷惑をかけなければ同行を許可するという意味の発言ですか。
I blinked. Saito? Standing up for me? Sanan seemed nearly as surprised as I was.
まさか斎藤君まで彼女を参加させたいというつもりですか。
Saito simply shrugged.
彼女は池田屋事件において
Yeah,
我々新選組の助けとなりました。
Yeah, I saved Soji's ass.
働きのみを評価するのであれば一概に足手まといとも言えないかと。
Damn, Saito a real one, for real, for real. Never in a million years would I have imagined that Saito might have a word of praise for me. My eyes grew wide with elation, and Kondo nodded in agreement.
よし、わかった。君の参加に関しては俺が全責任を持とう。もちろん同行を希望するのであればだが。
Sanan still didn't seem convinced. I looked around the room until my eyes met Okita's.
戦場に行くんだって分かってるなら、あとは君の好きにすればいいと思うよ。
It looked like I wasn't about to get any help from Okita, who looked nonplussed either way. Wow, thanks, Okita. Perhaps I'd be able to help them out, like I had during the Battle of Ikeda Inn. I nodded. Yes, I would like to participate. After that, everything was a blur. As quickly as we could, we prepared for battle and marched to the Fushimi Magistrate's office. There were a number of the Kyoto Judiciary Commissioner's men gathered there as well, in preparation for battle with the Choshu. Walking proudly in front of the men, Kondo approached the government official near the gate.
会津中将松平片盛様をお預かり新選組京都守護職の要請により長谷参陣申した。
Katamori Matsudaira was the lord of the Aizu domain, and also the Kyoto military commissioner, which made him a very important person. His name would have been immediately recognized. The man standing near the gate looked slightly taken aback by the mention of the Shinsengumi.
要請だと。そのような連絡は届いておらん。
No, that didn't make any sense. What? Perhaps sensing my confusion, Saito leaned over and whispered under his breath.
内輪の情報伝達さえままならんとは戦況によほどの混迷があると見える。
Do you mean the Choshu is overpowering the shogunate's forces?
そうとも限らん。しかし敵方に翻弄されてはいるのだろうな。
This could be tricky. The Judiciary Commissioner and the Military Commissioner had similar organizations, but they operate very differently. The Military Commissioner's office was under the jurisdiction of the Aizu domain, while the Kuwana domain controlled the Judiciary Commissioner. I didn't fully understand the relationships between each domain, but so far as I knew, the Aizu and Kuwana weren't quite fond of one another.
しかし我らには会津藩からの正式な書状がある。上の者に取り次いでいただければ。
取り継ごうとも回答は同じだ。さあ帰れ。イブロごときに用はないわ。
How terrible. And after they'd asked for the Shinsengumi's help. I felt Harada's hand on my shoulder and turned to look up at him.
まあ お前が落ち込むことじゃないさ。俺たちの扱いなんざいつもこんなもんだ。
Man. But this is so galling. I wasn't truly a member of the Shinsengumi, but even so. After living with the Shinsengumi men and watching how they worked, I couldn't bear to see how they were treated, which is why this felt wrong to me. Everyone at the Shinsengumi has worked so hard to maintain peace in Kyoto. How could these people, who are supposed to be our allies, turn us away without a second thought?
ありがとうよ。だがここはこらえてくれ。俺らが諸子代に対して下手に騒げば会津の顔を潰しちまうかもしれないしな。
Oh. The Kuwana would only need to complain that the Shinsengumi hadn't showed them proper respect to make trouble for the Aizu. All of the men, including Harada, understood what needed to be done, and they endured.
局長、諸次第では話になりません。奉行所を離れ、会津藩と合流してはいかがでしょうか。
Saito's suggestion to Kondo was rudely interrupted by Takeda.
ここを離れる。戦場で軍令を無視して何とするつもりだ。局長、戦場では伝令が交錯するものです。自ら動くなど愚の骨頂。今はこの場で待機すべきものと考えます。
ここが我らに与えられた陣ならば、その話わからんでもない。だが今は我が新選組の身体に関わる問題でもある。
君は新選組の戦奉行であるこの私に向かって意見を言うつもりか。
いや、
Dare oppose
斉藤
ideal.
君の言うことにも一理ある。
Kondo nodded deeply as he glanced at Saito.
我が新選組はこれより守護職が設営している陣を探す。
And with that, the Shinsengumi set off to find the soldiers of the Aizu domain. Night had fallen by the time we arrived at Kujo Beach. Oh my god. First Dio and now Kujo? What is this? After leaving the Fushimi magistrate's office, we made for the Aizu Manor. Upon arriving, we relayed our previous encounter and asked for new orders. The manor official we met with directed us to go to Kujo Beach, which we did. However,
新選組が我々会津藩と共に待機だと。そんな連絡は受けていない。すまんが藩邸へ問い合わせてくれるか。
Nagakura seemed to tolerate no more of this.
あ？お前らんとこの藩邸が新選組は九条河原へ行けって言ったんだよ。その俺らを適当に扱うってのは新選組を呼びつけたお前らの上司をないがしろにする行為だって分かってんのか？
それは
Calm down.
私に言われても。
The man flinched and shivered, then fell silent. Kondo did his best to assume a professional air, but there was no hiding his massive grin.
陣営の責任者と話がしたい。上に取り次いでいただけますかな。
At last, after a great deal of trouble, we were allowed to remain with the troops at Kujo Beach. The chief and the captains left the rest of us to speak with the Aizu commanders. They returned some time later, looking tired and drained. Inoue, who'd gone with them, also wore a bitter sort of half-smile.
どうやらここの会津藩の兵たちは主戦力じゃなくただの予備兵らしい。会津藩の主だった兵たちは蛤御門の方を守っているそうだ。
They're treating the Shinsengumi like reserves?
屯所に来た伝令の話じゃ一刻を争う事態だったんじゃねえのか？
状況が動き次第、即座に戦場へ馳せる。今の俺たちにできるのはそれだけだ。
So all we can do is wait. There was a chance that the call could come at night, so the men stayed awake, ready to act.
休むなら言えよ。俺の膝くらいなら貸してやる。
Whoa, okay, Harada, okay. Listen, my eyes are set for only one guy, and it's not you. Oh, no, I'm fine. Harada laughed as I shook my head. Yo, how we doing today? What's up? It wouldn't be fair for me to be the one to sleep. The men had to remain alert, anticipating that they could face death at any moment. Oh, you missed the soldiers going, oh! We laughed for a good 10 minutes, I swear. Toph actor voice. Oh, wait. I see everything that you see, except I don't see like you do. I release a sonic wave from my mouth. Whoa! There. I got a pretty good look at you. And you're pretty good? Pretty good. Connected with some old high school friends and have plans for Monday. Oh, nice. Oh, that should be fun. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Have a blast. My day was pretty good. I finished P4G, so that was nice. Had a good cry over that because, man, every time I see the Persona 4 ending, just in any form of media, I'm just like, man, it brings me to tears. It's, oh, I'm gonna miss them. Well, I'm probably gonna do a New Game Plus soon, but I'll give myself a rest. And then I started this anime called Bloom Into You. I like it so far. Things are escalating very quickly. I'm just gonna, like, that's just my TLDR for that. But yeah, pretty good day. And now we're here with Hakuoki Kyoto Wins and just laughing at, oh! Anxiety wrapped around me until I slept near dawn. The men, however, were vigilant through the night. Even as I drifted in and out of consciousness, I could see them nearby, persisting against the night. The break of dawn burned my eyes as I heard it. A cannon?! The crack of a gunshot tore through the morning air, and in the distance I heard men shouting and the clang of metal. The fighting had begun. Oh, shit's going down! The captains looked at one another and nodded.
Yukuzo!
I stared at him for a moment, perhaps not yet fully awake, until I understood what he was saying. Right. With a quick nod, I readied myself to go, then...
待たんか新選組我々は待機を命じられているのだぞ
待てだと
Even during our lengthy march the day before, I'd never seen Hijikata mad. Maybe because of his position as commander, he was afraid to express himself when his temper flared up, but it looked as if he reached his limit. Normally, he left the yelling to Nagakura and stayed patient when speaking with army officials. This time, however, he finally had enough.
てめえらは待機するために待機してんのか御所を守るために待機してたんじゃねえのか
He angry. He going off.
どもが攻め込んできたら援軍に行くための待機だろうが
しかし出動命令はまだ
Hijikata was in no mood for excuses.
自分の仕事に一かけらでも誇りがあるならてめえらも待機だうんぬん言わずに動きやがれ
Damn. This is your first time seeing this game. Yes, you can date these guys. It is an otome game. But from what I'm understanding, so this is like, there's two games, like, for this story. I hear that the second one has more romance, but I have been getting closer to the guy I want, which is, his name's Soji, and he's voiced by Yosuke's Japanese voice actor, so obviously I'm going for him. But it seems so far I've been giving him more points, so I think we're going in the right direction. Without even waiting for a response, Hijikata spun around and stalked off, fuming. Where are we going? I didn't dare raise my voice above a whisper, but I asked Saito, who was walking near me. Right? Exactly, Soyo confirmed. Like, damn. It's all connected. Hijikata speed! Ooh, you close. But yeah, Soji is not here at the moment because he was injured at a previous fight. Hamaguri Gate. You mean where Aizu's main force is protecting, right?
ハマグリ湖門では激しい戦闘が始まっているだろう。あんたも今のうちに気を引き締めておけ。
Alright. Hijikata's fury seemed to rouse the Aizu's reserve, who up to this point seemed flustered by the threat of conflict, watching the Shinsengumi march. At the end, they followed the Shinsengumi to the Hamaguri Gate. If he ever calls me partner, you're gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it too. Oh, yeah, I'm hoping we get that. Before long, we'd arrived. Oh my gosh! The gate was pockmarked with scores of bullets, and everywhere, dead and dying soldiers littered the ground. The acrid stink of firearms hung in the air. Even though I tried to prepare myself mentally for what lay before me, my heart shattered from the traces of war occurring ahead. The enemy, however, was nowhere to be seen. We had arrived too late. The battle was already over. After a moment of stunned silence, several of our men were dispatched by Hijikata to determine what happened. Then Kondo sighed.
しかし天使様の御所に陥るなど長州は一体何を考えているのだ。
やっていることがよくわからんね。長州は尊王派のはずなんだがな。
Kondo simply nodded. The Choshu defined themselves as among those who revered the emperor, yet they attack his home? It didn't make sense to me either. Nevertheless, the damage was done. Did he say seriously? Hold up. Did he?
Seriously?
Where? Where? I don't see seriously. Was it like back there? Or did it sound like he said seriously? I don't know. I usually pick up on it, so I'm like, what? There's no way I missed that. You tripping. Yeah, you tripping for real, for real. But it's always nice to hear Yosuke's voice. I think that- oh! Turned everyone- just like flipped everyone over. I was in the middle of pondering their reasons when Saito returned to me.
夜半から朝方にかけて蛤御門へ押しかけた長州勢は会津と薩摩の兵力により退けられた模様。
The forces standing against them were too much for the Choshu, who were forced to retreat. The corner of Hijikata's mouth curled into a grin.
薩摩が会津の手助けか。世の中変われば変わるもんだな。あんなに仲が悪かったはずなのに。いや、長州が共通の敵となっただけか。
The Satsuma and Aizu domains hadn't been on the best of terms. I thought they outsmarted the family domain and allied with the imperial court to expel foreigners. However, I recall my father telling me that they were not much different than the Choshu. Unlike the Choshu, however, they'd gone to war with the foreign force and suffered a devastating loss. Following their defeat, I learned the Satsuma began to reconsider their nationalistic stance. However, these were only rumors, and what had come to pass had yet to be fully determined.
土方さん、公家御門の方にはまだ長州の奴らが残ってるらしいぜ。
Excuse me. Oh, you made multiple clips? Hey, look, it's a ninja. Wait, I want to see the other clips too. Hold up. I won't play the Anbatu Blow one again though, but I need to see. Oh shit. I need to see the other two. Oh, the beginning. Holy shit! Dude, they screamed in the fucking microphone. Oh my god. Wow. It just came out of nowhere. Why the fuck are they so loud? Right? I don't know what the director was thinking. They're just like, okay guys, you're gonna yell at the fuck, you're gonna yell right into the mic. It's just like up there. Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. That one's Anbatu Blow. I won't play this one again, but they really put their souls into those screams, right? I felt that. I felt that. My mind, body, and soul, just everything, bruh. Hijikata's expression changed as he considered Harada's words, but before he could open his mouth to speak, Yamazaki appeared. Dude, it's a ninja.
副長、今回の御所襲撃の中心人物らが天王山に撤退しているそうです。
Oh, wait. Oh, we've seen this guy before. Okay. Mount Tenno was located between Kyoto and Osaka. Supposedly they're in the middle of escaping from Fushimi towards Osaka. After hearing the report from both Harada and Yamazaki, Hijikata contemplated deeply. Although Kondo was recognized as the formal head of the Shinsengumi, I'd learned from everyone that all major decisions were deferred to Hijikata. This was no exception, and I could see that all eyes were on him, in the center of the ring just like a circus. He was silent for a few moments, and then I saw his mouth curve in a small smile.
てめえら、今から忙しくなるぞ。原田、隊を率いて公家御門へ向かい、長州の残党どもを追い返せ。
あいよ。
You should make those yells a sound bit. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Yeah, I was like laughing for like a good 10. I feel like it was 10 minutes. Probably just 5. I don't know. It felt like a while, but it really would make a good sound alert. There's like a whole list of like sound alert potential sound alerts I need. That is definitely going to be one of them.
斉藤と山崎は状況の確認を頼む。当初の予定通り。この浜栗御門の守備に当たる。
承知。はい。
それから大将、あんたには大仕事がある。手間だろうが、会津の上層部に掛け合って追討の許可をもらってきてくれ。
長州軍の追討だな。
天王山に向かった奴ら以外に敗山兵は商家に押しなりしながら落ち延びるんだろうよ。追討するなら俺らも今日を離れることになる。その許可をもらいに行けるのはあんただけだ。
You hearing all these different names? Bleh. I know, right? Me too. I only remember like a handful. I know Hijikata, definitely Soji. Saito? That one guy? Yeah. I don't. Oh, Heisuke. I like the Heisuke guy's name, but yeah, that's all I remember. I don't even remember what like the Dio guy's name is. All I can see him as is Dio. The Shinsengumi were entrusted with the protection of Kyoto, and if this war was for aiding the Aizu, then they had to do more than just guard the gate. Leaving our post, however, to chase after the Choshu troops meant that we needed permission from the military commissioner, meaning the Aizu.
なるほどな。局長である俺が行けば、きっと守護職も取り合ってくれるだろう。
After what we'd gone through the day before, I didn't imagine Kondo's task would be an easy one. Still, if the representative was anyone other than Kondo, the Aizu would be unlikely to grant the request, let alone entertain the notion of a meeting.
源さんも守護職邸に行く近藤さんと同行して、大将が暴走しないように見張っておいてくれ。
はいよ、任されました。
Another laugh ran through the soldiers, and Kondo's mouth twisted into a wry sort of grin. Perhaps he chose not to deny it because he knew he might go a little crazy.
残りの者は俺と共に天王山へ向かう。それから。
He looked directly at me. I wasn't a warrior, nor did I have political ties. Hijikata didn't know what to do with me. Well, suddenly I felt very much like deadweight. Get out of here! You're just deadweight! Damn, I can't believe it. I'm deadweight Kun now.
お前は好きな場所に同行しろ。だが、近藤さんについていくのはなしだ。
Oh, okay, I'm free to do whatever, I guess. Alright. Kondo was meeting with the leaders of the Aizu. If I joined him, there would be nothing for me. I had many options for what I could do. Hijikata would be pursuing the leaders of the Choshu attack toward Tenno Mountain. Saito would be staying at Hamaguri Gate to protect it and to gather information. Okay, so let's see how I can best summarize this. So basically I'm some girl who's looking for my very bald father who's missing. He went to Kyoto, so like I like disguised myself as a man to go find him. And then I got caught up in the Shinsengumi's affairs because like I was about to be attacked by some vampire samurai, and then the Shinsengumi came to rescue me. And they're like, oh, she can't, I mean he, because they don't know I'm a girl, he can't like know about this, so we have to like execute him. But then I'm all like, oh, wait guys, I'm a girl. You wouldn't kill a girl, would you? And then they're like, oh, damn. And then they find out that I'm the daughter of, you know, the guy, my father in this game. He's a doctor who's gone missing, and apparently the Shinsengumi are looking for him too. So basically, I'm staying with them, kind of acting as a page for that Hijikata guy, because they need my help to look for my dad, because he's very important. So yeah, that's just a short summary of that. And now they're allowing me to go with them on their rounds, and even in a battle, kind of. So I'm just here. She does have, like, swordplay training, because, like, she has this, this sword that was, like, a hand-me-down from her family. But she doesn't really attack much. Yeah. Harada and his men would be going to Kuge Gate to stop the attack on the Imperial Estate. The question was, where would I go? I don't know where I want to go. Because none of these have Soji involved, so I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? Shit, where should we go? Hold up. So, okay, Harada's going to Kuge. Which one's Harada? Fuck. I don't know who that is. Saito's at Hamaguri, Hijikata's in Tenno. Maybe I should stick with Hijikata, because, I mean, I'm supposed to be his page anyways, so, like... I'm going to Tenno Mountain. Oh! Let me save real quick. Here, I'll make like a... I'll make a separate file over here. Okay, I'm going to Mount Tenno. There was no question. I would go with Hijikata and chase after Ronin heading for Mount Tenno. Despite Fushimi being quite a distance away, soldiers moved at a rapid pace. It was hard for me to keep up, and I was beginning to run short of breath when I saw... someone. Isn't that in Nocturne 2? Hold up, where are we again? I already forgot the name of the place. I can't remember. Oh, it's him. He was standing in front of us, shadows obscuring his face and clothes, cloaked in a strange aura. Oh wait, I can just look at where we went. Hold on. Mount Tenno. Wait, yeah, that wasn't Nocturne, huh? But is that where, what's his face, Gozu Tenno was? Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like that was in Nocturne too. Hijikata seemed to sense it too, and he motioned for the men to halt. The Shinsengumi stopped, save for one man, who was either too excited or too foolish to heed the commander. Either too excited. Oh! Yikes! I felt that. Oh! I saw a momentary flash of steel as the man yelped. What the hell is this? I'm Daijobu okay, Dad. Oh, I'm just kidding, he's not Daijobu okay. The man just laid there, unresponsive. I know, right? I thought he killed me too. He looked like he was going straight for me. Was the blow wet? Oh yeah, the very wet blow. I don't know why they described it like that last time. I could see thick, red blood already beginning to pool around him. Taken aback at first by the sudden attack, the men all turned now to glare at the stranger. Oh, I guess we never got his name. Oh, what's that? This guy's just far from his mic. That's not Dio. No, Dio's like this other guy. He has like longer hair. Kind of purplish. They were already on edge, but the man's words only made the men more agitated. Now, but Blondie's voice actor sounds very familiar. I could have sworn I heard him somewhere before. I'd heard from the men that they had their reasons for wearing their uniforms. They wanted desperately to pay the strange man back for his taunts and for attacking their brother, but they knew now was no time for revenge. Hijikata. As I spoke, I pointed to the man in front of us. He was at the Ikeda Inn! Hijikata's eyes narrowed, and I saw his lips pull back from his teeth just slightly. He's questioning
ここで引き返す
authority?
さもなく今のもののように血へどを吐いて倒れることになる
As he spoke, I felt the air begin to thicken with the rage of the Shinsengumi.
お前が池田屋で掃除を倒したやつか。大した凄腕らしいが、随分と安い挑発をするじゃねえか。
Hijikata's smile was anything but warm.
腕だけは確かな百姓集団と聞いていたが、このありさまを見るにそれも作り話だった。
He laughed at the sight of the man he'd just slain.
池田屋に来ていたあの男、起きたと言ったか。
Oh no, he
あれも見
didn't.
客と呼ぶには非力な男。
You looked up this guy as voice actor. He voices Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Nanami from JJK. Ah, okay. I see. Hijikata's teeth were now almost completely bared. I knew Okita wasn't weak at all, and I wanted to tell him so, but it was true that he had been injured.
掃除の悪口なら好きなだけ言えばいい。でもな、その前にこいつを殺した訳を言え。
I heard the soft hiss of Nagakura's sword sliding from its scabbard. At his feet lay the man who'd been attacked, his face now an odd, pale color. I wept for his spirit.
その訳が納得いかねえもんだったら、今すぐ俺がお前をぶった切ってやる。
貴様らが武士の誇りも知らず、手柄を得ることしか頭にない幕府の犬だから。敗北を知り戦場を去った連中を何のために追い立てようというのだ。腹を切る時間と場所を求め天王山を目指した長州侍の誇りを何故に理解できぬ。
What? Was he telling the truth? Did the Choshu men commit honorable suicide? I looked over at Hijikata and the rest of his men, but not one of them looked surprised. The man in front of us was trying to stop the Shinsengumi in an attempt to protect the pride of the Choshu samurai, which is what had upset him. From his point of view, I could see why he felt right in what he was doing, but that gave him no right to kill someone just to prove a point. Is it really alright to take a man's life for the sake of someone else's pride? Only you can protect your own pride. Letting others control the value of something important to you will only hurt you later on. How can someone keep their pride they expect someone else to fight for it?
面白いこと。
面白い。
ならば新選組が手柄を立てるためであれば、他人の誇りを犯してもよいというのか。
He did not sound amused. No, that's not really what I meant, but under that crimson glare, my voice trailed off.
偉そうに話し出すから何かと思えば、戦いをなめんじゃねえぞこの甘ったれが。
The man spoke through clenched teeth, and the knuckles of his sword hand turned white.
身勝手な理由で喧嘩をふっかけたくせに、討ち死にする覚悟もなく尻尾を巻いた連中が武士らしく綺麗に死ねるわけねえだろうが。罪人は斬首刑で十分だ。おのずから腹を切る名誉なんぞ、御所に弓引いた逆賊には不要のもんだ。
White knuckles? Oh no.
自ら戦いを仕掛けるからに殺される覚悟も済ませておけと言いたい。
死ぬ覚悟もなしに戦を始めたんだ。それこそ武士の風上にも置けねえ。奴らに武士の誇りがある。俺らも手を抜かねえのが最後。
Hijikata's own concepts of pride and honor was not something he could easily compromise. No matter how long he and the stranger spoke, I also knew that they would never see eye to eye. Hijikata drew his sword from its scabbard, and I saw Nagakura drop into a fighting stance. Hijikata's eyes narrowed, and after muttering something angry under his breath, Nagakura stepped back and put his blade back in its sheath.
で、お前も覚悟はできてるんだろうな。俺たちの仲間を切り殺したその覚悟。
口だけは達者だし、まさか俺を殺せるとでも思っている。
Ooh, they got the persona cut-ins. In an instant, their swords met, and the clang of metal reverberated through the mid-afternoon air. They sprang apart, eyes fixed on one another, and I saw Hijikata's hands tighten on his sword. Just some rando died. Some rando on our side. The commander's swordsmanship seemed without a true rival, but this man had defeated Okita. I saw Nagakura reach for his own sword. He was to leap into the fight as well, probably hoping to help Hijikata gain the upper hand. You thought it was a named guy. Nah, it was just some dude. When I saw him about to pounce, I couldn't help but scream. What should I do? I'm gonna fight as well, fuck! I'll fight too! There was only one of them, and if Nagakura and I stood with Hijikata, we'd have a pronounced advantage, so I drew my Kodachi.
よく言ったぜ。でも無理だけはすんなよ。女の子なんだから。
You're not supposed to say that in front of all these guys. I heard the repeated scrape of metal moving as Nagakura and the men behind us all drew their swords to join the commander.
バカ野郎！自分の仕事も忘れたのか！
His words stopped us in our tracks. Our detachment had been given the assignment of tracking down the rebels who'd fled to Mount Tenno. We had no time to waste, but even so, we could hardly just leave Hijikata behind.
貴様ら新選組が通る様を俺が黙って見過ごすとでも思っている。
よそ見してんじゃねえよ！真剣勝負って言葉の意味も知らねえのか！
With Hijikata in striking distance, the swordsman didn't dare move toward us.
こいつの相手が終わればすぐに後を追いかける。だから早く行け！
I was torn. Hijikata was an amazing swordsman, but the stranger was...
土方さん、後のことは任せたぜ。行くぞお前ら！全力で走れ！
As he spoke, Nagakura slid his sword back into the scabbard with ease, and gestured to the men. But... I was still trying to think it through when Nagakura grabbed my hand. So close.
よく考えたら、あの人は鬼の副長なんだぜ。殺しても死なねえって。
Oh, his words calmed me a little. Right. Without looking back, I kept running as if Nagakura was dragging me. It's almost nighttime. I was waiting at the base of Mount Tenno. Nagakura led some men further up looking for the Choshu rebels, but a few were left at the bottom in case any other Choshu forces returned. I'd stayed with them.
大丈夫ですよ。そろそろ戻ってくると思います。
I know, but is Hijikata safe? He must be. No sooner were the words out of my mouth than a shadow appeared in the dirt road in front of me. Ah! The shadow stepped toward us and into the light. I'm okay, guys. Hijikata! I felt tears spring to my eyes and shoved them away with the back of my hand.
ご無事でしたか、副長。怪我もないようで何よりです。
Shimada was right. Hijikata was without a scratch. But even so, his expression was dark.
せめて人たち浴びせたかったんだが、途中で薩摩藩の横槍が入りやがった。
薩摩藩の横槍ですか。
奴は風間千景とか言ってた。
Imagine
薩摩の手の者らしい。
Imagine if Blondie had actually died off screen. Damn. Well, that would be very anticlimactic. But if he's part of the Satsuma domain, didn't they help the Aizu drive off the Choshu? Why did Kazama try to stop the Shinsengumi? I frowned. Something wasn't right. Does that mean he disobeyed orders? Kazama, I mean.
おそらくな薩摩の連中も扱いかねているよ
I don't even remember who that is.
だいぶ迷惑してるようだが風間には強く言えないらしい
なるほどその風間とやらは薩摩の中でも
Among-
相当に優遇された立場があるのでしょう
Is Kazama the Dio guy? I really can't remember. Maybe it's because he's powerful enough to hold off men like Okita and Hijikata, but there's something else to him that perplexes me. When Hijikata spoke next, his voice was bitter.
奴は特権の上にあぐらをかいてるだけの甘ったれだわそんな奴に誇りだなんだと言われる筋合いはね
Kazama is Blondie. Oh, okay. Oh, so he doesn't need question mark anymore, huh? Before Hijikata could continue, we heard the sound of men approaching, and Nagakura appeared with the bulk of our detachment trailing behind him. Nagakura stopped for a split second when he saw Hijikata, and then he creeped into a sly grin.
上に行って見てきたぜ残念だが長州の奴らは残らず切腹して果ててた
My heart fell as he explained. I wasn't sad that they'd kill themselves, or that the Shinsengumi haven't been able to arrest them. Only that more lives have been lost.
あの野郎に邪魔されちまったなとっ捕まえられなかったのは残念だが立派な武士の最後だったぜ
That's what Nagakura says, but I'm not so sure. Dio is Kandusai Takeda. Ah, okay. I thought about how I felt about Nagakura's words. I see where you're coming from. Yeah. Actually, what am I agreeing with? Oh. Actually, I don't know. Never mind. I'm gonna disagree with you there, buddy. I'm not sure I agree. Do you really think so? If they didn't die here, maybe they could have survived and eventually done something good with their lives. Nagakura gave me a puzzled look. I think he was taken aback by the ambitiousness of my phrase. I even surprised myself a little.
できたとすりゃ腹を切ることじゃなくて戦って死ぬことだけだ死なずに捕まって恥ずかしめを受けるより武士として死ねたんだいいに決まってるさ
From my experience with the Shinsengumi, I could see why Nagakura's perspective made sense. As the daughter of a doctor, though, seeing people close to the brink of death and treating illnesses and injuries, I couldn't see suicide as an option. To take your own life, though, there's so much more to life than fighting, don't you think? Nagakura frowned lightly at my suggestion, and sighed as he continued. Ooh, he gets a moon!
そうだよな生きていればこそかもしれねえな
His expression shifted quickly into a light-hearted smile, and he scratched his head.
わかった俺はあんな風にはならねえお前さんをそんな風に悲しませたくはねえしどんなことがあっても生き延びることを選ぶぜ
Thank you so much. This might just be what I need to bust. This might just be what I need to bust. Cause I'm busted. I'm busted. My father would never contemplate suicide, even though he has to even though he has to live every day being bald. Oh my god. Damn. Way to tell him. It was... Oh yeah, you didn't see what the father looks like. I don't know if we can pull up a picture. Just know that he's extremely bald. Combustion is awesome. Damn. Now that makes me want to see Combustion is awesome making I'm about to call YouTube poop. He was just talking about how honorable it seemed for the Choshu to commit an honorable suicide. It seemed, though, he empathized with me. Shit. I'm just thinking of bald. I think he agreed because he understood my point. You just found it, right? He's very bald. Yeah, like even in the game they're just like, yes, we're looking for this bald doctor. Honor! Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Even if it was all a display to make me feel better, it worked. I appreciated his gesture. So, we returned to Mount Tenno to meet back with the others. You, sir, are extremely bald. Are you bald? Yes. I was watching that clip earlier today because I was thinking about the bald dad. Because, you know, I knew I was playing this game today, so I'm like, man. I think that it makes it so unnerving is that his head looks oddly shaped. Yeah, it was weirdly shaped, yeah. Like, there's some kind of, like, edges to it from what I remember. I don't know, I just think bald guys are funny too. I mean, there's cool bald guys, but I don't know, just the whole... Every time you see a character in, like, an anime or a video game and they're bald, you just can't help but point out, BALD! Imagine if Avatar: The Last Airbender had been filled with bald jokes about Jeez. I know. It's like a running joke. God. I would definitely be entertained. On the way back, Hijikata and the men began plotting their next move. It looked like there was still plenty for the Shinsengumi to do in Kyoto. The last bald vendor. You're just thinking about the bald chants the people made in the SpongeBob movie? Oh my god, right? Shit. Damn, you know, it's been a while since I've seen the SpongeBob movie in full again. I'd love to watch it again. We should add it to the we should add it to the poll or the wheel. The first SpongeBob movie, of course. Oh, yeah, like that's our iconic one. The Choshu extremists' attempted attack on the imperial estate eventually came to be known as the Hamaguri Rebellion. SpongeBob fish when they see King Neptune's bald head. Oh! You self-conscious about being balding? It's unfortunate. I'm so sorry for your eventual loss. I can suggest a wig. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. It's just the fucking bald jokes. Although the Shinsengumi were called to action, their efforts were stymied, and they found little in the way of glory. Balding is even worse than being bald. That's true. Cause like sometimes there would be hair that just kinda, I don't know, looks out of place. So why not just shave it all off? Communication with their superiors was poor at best, and they spent much of the battle waiting with the reserves. You saw the SpongeBob movie a lot in 2006, kept on replaying the DVD of the movie before. Oh man, good times. Yeah, those were good days. The good old 2006. When the Shinsengumi finally entered the battle, each man found several strange opponents awaiting him. Excuse me. Shikage Kazuma, who defeated Okita at Ikeda, claimed to be from the Satsuma domain during his encounter with Hijikata. Who the fuck is... Oh, this guy has like no eyebrows. Kyuju Amagiri, the man who shattered Heisuke's head guard at Ikeda, also claimed membership in the Satsuma. Oh, look at this dude. They had also met Kyo Shiranui, who'd fought alongside men from Choshu. I like his tats. Whoever they were, it was clear they were not allies of the Shinsengumi. Indeed, it seemed they could easily become some of its greatest enemies. If they were to meet in open battle, the casualties would be severe. By the time the battle was over, the commanders of the Choshu attack had been killed in the fighting, or took their own lives. There were some soldiers, however, who escaped, setting Kyoto ablaze as they fled. By some terrible misfortune, winds that day blew from the north and fanned the flames, reducing the southern end of the imperial estate to ash! As a result of the Choshu attack, many imperial nationalists were executed. With the Hamaguri rebellion over, the Choshu were branded as traitors for attacking the estate. From then on, they were acknowledged enemies of the court. Cool. It's November, damn, already. You get hit with the old jokes, now the bald jokes. Very sad indeed. It's not easy being old. November 1864. Oh god. What? When Tumblr instigated the porn ban, they also banned some tags they deemed too lewd, but they also included some tags with innocent meanings like ball. Jesus. Wow, okay. That's kind of funny. Shit. Fucking Tumblr. No. You remember a meme that had a picture of a sad Picard captioned, "They banned Ball"? Oh my god. Poor Picard. What's so wrong about bald? I don't know. Yeah, maybe... I don't know, maybe they're thinking about bald porn stars. I don't know, that is kind of a stretch. November 1864. Summer turned into autumn, and the Imperialists kept quiet. Despite my regular presence in the Shinsengumi rounds, no news of my father came in that time. Oh, bald pussy. Yeah, that's true, huh? I forgot. Okay, yeah, maybe that's why. Days passed peacefully, one after another. The leaves were dancing on the wind one evening as I busied myself with cleaning. Alright, almost done. Gradually, I'd been given more and more freedom to move around the compound. I was given a few duties to manage, and as long as I was doing them, I could go wherever I needed. On days that I can't go on rounds, I've been helping around at the compound.
Yo! 今日も精が出るな。
Yeah. Oh, hello. I set down my work and turned toward him.
そろそろ日も暮れるし、適当に終わらせとけよ。
ほんと真面目だよな。毎日こんな遅くまでさ。
Are you on your way out?
まあ、俺らもお勤めにな。
Really? They weren't wearing their uniforms. That meant they weren't going on their rounds. Oh, I get it.
ああ、島原までちょっとな。
Don't worry.
帰るから心配いらね
え。一応言っとくけどな。もちろん飲むだけだぜ。
Right, them titties are out. There are so many man titties in this game. And I'm not against it. I'm glad that Soji's got his titties out.
女目当てで行きたがるのは新八さんくらいだから。
おい、ヘスケ。何も女の子の前で本当のこと言う必要ねえだろ。
So you are.
それは。
Man titties in your face. Man titties in your face. Man titties. Oh, Heisuke!
とにかくあとは頼むわ。土方さんが俺らを探してたらうまくごまかしといてくれ。
Damn, I got a cover for these guys. Okay. What? You what? They left me with a difficult task. Anyway, I need to go finish cleaning up the courtyard. Can I get a moment with Soji? It was almost time for dinner and I wanted to be done before I had to eat. I was dumping out the leaves I'd gathered when... Huh? I could hear some kind of commotion coming from outside of the house. What is that? I quickly put the broom away and hurried toward the entrance. Gathered just inside the front gate were about 10 children. Standing in the middle of them was... Soji! I mean Okita!
あれ?
Oh yeah, we're not first name basis
君が
yet.
玄関の外に出てくるなんて珍しいよね。
What are you doing? Who are these children?
ああ。
Don't
誘拐とかじゃ
worry!
ないし、安心してくれていいよ。
Sus! Okay.
ちょうど暇だったから。 遊んでもらってるとこ。
Oh, he's a fun guy. Hey. I wasn't sure how to respond, but Okita grinned. So, are they all your friends?
うん、そんな感じかな。いつもお世話になってるんだ。
Oh. Usually adults play with kids, not the other way around. Although making kids play with him did seem like something Okita would do.
もしかして僕たちと一緒に遊びたい？
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, come on, Hibike, come on. I shook my head. Is it really okay for you to let children in here?
土方さんに見つかったらまず間違いなく怒られるよね。
Of course. I think he will.
以前の三男さんだったら一緒に遊んでくれただろうけど、今は八つ当たりされそうかな。
Doesn't that mean there's a pretty good chance you're going to get in trouble? He just grinned.
他のみんなも怒りそうだしね。見逃してくれるのは君くらいだよ。
Oh, you wanna go? Then maybe you should send them home before you get cut.
俺たちのことに口出すなよ。どこで遊ぼうが勝手だろ。
Now you're just Sanan that I used to know. Sanan. What?
外野は黙っててくれよな。俺たちは掃除と遊ぶんだから。
It looked like they were awfully fond of him. Could I really just leave them alone, though? That didn't seem right either. I thought about it for a minute before I spoke. This is the headquarters of the Shinsengumi. It's a place for men to do, work. You really shouldn't be playing here.
掃除だって新選組なのに、俺らと一緒に遊んでるよ。
Well,
どうせ大した仕事してないんだろ。
No, but that's because they're out on patrol. They're catching bad guys and keeping Kyoto safe.
今日の平和がどうとか言ってるけど、評判は悪いよね。
Um.
切りとか。
But the child sounds familiar. Shit.
否定できないよね。僕たちは必要があれば人を切るのが仕事だし。
You read they're catching bad guys as they're catching bald guys? The bald is spreading. Shit.
これでも無駄な殺しはしてないつもりだけど。
Bald. I wasn't sure what to make of his smile. He's always talking about killing people. I probably hear him talk about death every day. Bald. To be honest, I don't have any idea how he really feels about it. Is killing people a big deal for him, or is it just something he does?
新選組なんて変なやつばっかり。俺らが命令される筋合いないよ。
I'll save here. What it? What would Soji be cool with me saying? What? I want to try to get on Soji's good side. But, shit, Uncle Phil. Shit. Maybe. You might have a point. What? I don't know. Sure. What? I guess. I guess you've got a point. I had to admit he was a little convincing. I don't think they're bad people, but they are kind of rough, I guess.
でしょ しかも新選組はよく島原通いしてるって父ちゃんが言ってた。
Oh, they know about our boys. Well, based on what happened earlier, I couldn't deny that. Among the Shinsengumi, there are a few exemplary people, but I guess from the outside, they just knew how to attract trouble.
もしかしてすごい真面目に考えてる？
He said the thing. Hold on, I have to find the thing. Okay, there's our seriously. Hold up. Ahem. Ahem? Oh shit.
Seriously?
Thank you. Well, I mean, the Shinsengumi is taking really good care of me. It feels wrong not to stick up for them, but
本当のことばかり言われて言い訳のしようがない感じ？
yes. Oh, okay, he liked that. Yay.
君ってちょっと素直すぎるよ。
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm choosing the right shit. You don't have to laugh at me.
そんなに慌てないでよ。別に責めてるわけじゃないから。むしろ全面的に同意かな。新選組は悪い印象を持たれても仕方ない集団だと思ってるし。
I had to wonder if it was really okay for him to say things like that in public. Kinda curious how he'd have reacted if he chose the other, or if I chose the other option. Yeah, huh? I'm not gonna go back to find out. He didn't seem to care at all, but that just made me more worried.
ほら、やっぱり新選組って悪い奴らの集まりなんだろ？
No, that's not it at all. Try as I might, I couldn't just ignore them, even if they were children. Imagine if both options get points. Well, shit. I didn't have to worry my ass off then. Well, yeah, imagine though, if that were the case. Yes, I know a lot of them are kind of scary, but they're really not bad people.
怖い奴が善人なわけないだろ？むしろみんな悪人面してるし。
Then why are you playing with this one? I don't think so.
ほら、例えば土方さんとかいつも厳しい顔してるよね。それに三男さんだって笑顔が消えるとかなり怖い形相になるよ。
Well, yes, but he was siding with the children. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Well, I can't say they're not scary, but oh wait, duh, we can go back and what did he say there? Hold on. Oh yeah, we can play this part.
ほら、例えば土方さんとかいつも厳しい顔してるよね。眉間に深いシワ寄せてさ。
Nah, but I don't know. I didn't hear a kawaii in there. Oh, you might have heard kowai. Kowai means scary, as opposed to kawaii. I was out of ideas. Actually, here, I'll confirm it. Wait.
それに三男さんだって笑顔が消えるとかなり怖い形相になるよ。
Yeah, kowai. Yeah, it can be confusing. They do sound very similar, but yeah. I was out of ideas. Kondo, the chief of the Shinsengumi. He's really nice. He's a good person. He wasn't just good compared to the rest of the Shinsengumi either. Anyone who meets Kondo instantly becomes charmed by his warm aura. But the children didn't seem convinced.
確か局長ってさ、すっごい鈍そうなやつだろ？
Damn. What?
うん、ニコニコしながら散歩してるの見たけどさ。なんか頼りない感じ、めちゃくちゃ弱そう。他のやつらの方がまだまともっぽそう。
I think there's more to being in charge than looking like you can fight. Was that really how Kondo looked to them?
あんなのが局長だから新選組はダメなんだって。
These kids are fucking savage. Stop it! Stop being so mean! You don't understand! I took a step toward them, but Okita held out an arm and smiled to me. Okita Soji isn't just good with the men. He's also good with the women and the children too. Oh man.
まあまあ、君もちょっと落ち着こう。
Calm down.
相手は子供なんだし、そんなに怒ることないよ。
But
そうじ、そいつ無視して俺たちと遊ぼう。
wait a minute. The kids know I'm a girl. Wouldn't that kind of cause like rumors to spread or whatever? And then people are gonna find out and they're like, why is there a girl living with the Shinsengumi? Whatever.
うん、そうだね。
Okita! He didn't even seem to have heard me and walked over to the children with a smile.
君はどんな遊びがしたいの？高い高いとか、どう？
Oh, for a minute I thought he was talking to me. Like, yeah, I'd love for you to lift me up.
それでいいよ。掃除って背が高いしさ。
うん。身長がこんなことで役立つなんて面白いよね。
He grabbed the child and chucked him. He yeeted him. Oh,
高い高い。
look at him. The sound effects, I know, right? Okita grunted with effort and lifted the grinning child up over his head. I had mixed feelings.
ほら、楽しい。いつもと違う高さって、それだけで面白いよね。
Please be careful with him. How long was he planning to leave him up there? It was starting to feel like quite a while.
あのさ、掃除。そろそろそいつ下ろしていいよ。
遠慮しないでいいよ。高い高いしてもらうの、僕も昔は好きだったしさ。
I saw realization dawn on the child's face, and excitement quickly turned to fear. Plot twist, he's physically unable to let him down. Oh man. Arms locked. Serves you right, you little shit.
泣くほど喜ばなくてもいいのに。
His voice was cold. Oh, he knows what he's doing. Oh my god. That face! Oh! His face! Okita wasn't smiling anymore. I blinked. Why was I just watching? Stop that! He's just a child!
やだな。僕は遊んであげてるだけだよ。
That's not what it looks like.
君もどうして謝るのさ。遊んでもらった時は普通ありがとうだよね。
Okita, you're scaring him.
許してよ、掃除。俺たちが悪かった。新選組の悪口なんてもう言わないよ。
Yeah, good. That's right, you little shit.
だから許して。
I almost expected him to just yeet the kid for real, but okay. Reluctantly, Okita lowered the boy back down. I tried my best to calm them down, and then quickly sent all of the children back home before Okita changed his mind. I thought you said they were your friends. If that's true, you really shouldn't be bullying them like that.
だってあの子、近藤さんをバカにしたし、何も知らないくせにさ、あんなこと言う資格ないよ。
Kids, the Shinsengumi are bad and scary. Soji does something to scare the kids. That'll show them. So, Hijikata is fair game, but he draws the line at Kondo? I suppose that shows just how much Okita cares about him. Right, fuck them kids!
なんで笑うの?
What? Oh, nothing. No reason. I mean, Kondo really is a wonderful man. He smiled widely and nodded vigorously.
だから君が怒ってくれたの結構嬉しかったよ。
I was confused about how to respond to his pleased look. I hope you can make up with them soon. I mean, they did apologize eventually. I don't think they're really bad kids.
わかってる。ちゃんと謝っておく。それから近藤さんがどんなにすごい人かも話しておくよ。
You're gonna head to bed? Alright, well thank you for dropping by. Always appreciate seeing you here. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Get a good night's rest, and we'll catch you later. See ya. I smiled back at him. It cut both ways, but I admired Okita's honesty. The situation had been resolved, more or less, but as I began to relax, I suddenly remembered. Oh! We're late for dinner! Come on, we have to hurry! They're probably all angry at us. Okita just laughed.
もし君が怒られたら、
Don't
ちゃんと
worry.
かばってあげるよ。さっきのお礼にね。
Okita enjoys teasing me and, well, everyone, and sometimes he can be really irritating. He's not a bad person. Sometimes in his own way, he's even nice. Seeing how much he cared about Kondo made him less intimidating. What if I use the evil Okita face for the next face cam? Good idea! I'm gonna take note of that. Hold up. Yes. Alright. I'm noted. I was lost in thought and fell behind, so I hurried after Okita and headed toward the main hall. Achievement Newtown Who Dis? What? Newtown Who Dis? Oh, the fucking achievement name! But, ooh, we made it to chapter 3. It's now February 1865. Ooh. I'm gonna save. Dumb, I know, right? Damn. I forgot, when did this fucking game release? Oh, hold on, wrong button. Let me save. I'm gonna save. I'll save here. Yeah, I'm cool with what we got. The dawn of the new year arrived. It was February of 1865, and we finished eating breakfast. I was carrying a plate full of tea and opened the door to the common room. Tea's ready.
おお、すまないね、雪村くん。
I made my way around the room, pouring a cup of tea for each person there, making sure not to spill. He gave me a warm smile as I handed him his tea.
やっぱり寒い日には熱めのお茶がうまいね。
We got an Inoue close-up, okay. Thank you so much. This might just be what I need to bust. This might just be what I need to bust. 'Cause I'm bussin'. I felt a flush of pride at his words, even though I knew quite well that serving tea was hardly impressive. Just the same, I felt as if I was helping out in a way, and that was a nice feeling. Then Hijikata spoke, and his words brought me back to the present.
八木さんたちにも世話になったが、この豚書もそろそろ手狭になってきたか。
まあ確かに狭くなったな。大使の数も増えてきたしよ。
広いところに移れるんならそれがいいんだけどな。雑魚寝してる連中かなり辛そうだしよ。
だな。前川邸で寝起きしてる連中なんて毎晩押し寿司みてえになりながら寝てやがるぜ。あれじゃ疲れが取れねえだろうし、なんとかしてやりてえよな。
そんなこと言ったって僕たち新選組を受け入れてくれる場所なんてないでしょ。僕たち今日の嫌われ者だしね。
Why'd they translate sashimi as sushi? That's a good question. I don't know. person sitting beside Kondo pointed at the map spread upon the table.
西本願寺というのはどうかしら？
西本願
Oh,
寺
there's Dio.
先方の同意を得られるとは思えませんが。
でも数百人の大使が寝起きできるほど広い場所なんて他にないでしょ？
The 30th new character, right? There's too many characters. I can't keep up.
それにあの場所ならいざという時も動きやすいと思うのだけど。
This man was named Kashitaro Ito, recruited by Heisuke a few months ago as the Shinsengumi's military advisor and deputy commander. He developed his notoriety teaching Hokushin Ito in his dojo, and he is known for his scholarliness. I cannot read.
それに西本願寺は以前長州浪士をかくまっていたこともあると聞きますわ。我々が西本願寺に移れば浪士たちは身を隠す場所を一つ失うことになります。
そこまで考えての選定というわけですか。なるほど。
Kondo seemed very impressed by Ito's suggestion, but a silent voice of protest arose.
僧侶の動きを武力で押さえつけるのはいかがなものかと思いますが。
Ito's brow twitched, as if disturbed by the idea, and he faced Sannan directly.
自社を隠れ蓑にして好き勝手な振る舞いをしていたのは長州浪士の方ではなくて、今日の治安を乱す不逞浪士に配慮して差し上げるなんて、三男さんもお優しいこと。
Ito's deflection of Sannan's words left a bitter taste in everyone's mouth, including Sannan.
尊上過激派を抑える必要があるという点に関しては同意しますが。
じゃあなんだ？
And yet another new character.
切り合うときは、やあやあ我こそはって名乗りを上げて、正々堂々とやるべきだとでも言うつもりか。
Damn, this guy's got some nice hair though.
不逞浪士どもがそんな鎌倉武士みたいなご作法に付き合ってくれりゃいいがな。
Yeah, right?
三郎、口を慎みなさい。
Darling.
おっと悪い。つい本音が出た。
The other man beside Ito was Saburo Miki, who joined at the same time as Ito. Allegedly, he was Ito's younger brother by blood. Oh.
皆さん方、ごめんなさいね。この子は昔から口が悪くて。
Oh, excuse me.
三男さんもお気を悪くなさらないでくださいな。あなたのような方も新選組を大きくしていく上では必要だと思いますし、たとえ左腕が使い物にならなくとも、その才覚と学識はタイのために大いに役立つはずですわ。
Real life Ito got assassinated by Kondo. Oh, funny. I watched as Sannan bit his lip and acted restrained to Ito's sour words. The tension was cut by another voice.
伊藤さん、今のはどういう意味だ？
Hijikata's voice was cold and sharp, like the sound of a blade sliding across a whetstone. Ito seemed taken aback and his eyes grew wide.
あんたが言うように、三男さんは優秀な論客だ。けどな、剣客としてもこの新選組に必要な人間なんだよ。
Hijikata only spoke when necessary, so it must have been something he truly believed. However,
ですが、私の腕を。
he couldn't even seem to bring himself to finish. It seemed as though Hijikata realized his words were reminding Sannan of what he used to be, causing Sannan to curl his lips into a frown.
ごめん遊ばせ。私としたことが失言でしたわ。三男さんは皆さん方の大切なお仲間ですもんね。仲がよろしくて結構なことですわ。新たに入隊した大使たちも同じ気持ちでいてくれるといいのですけど。
Hijikata's eyes seethed with anger towards Ito. Kondo tried to relieve the tension by stepping in and clearing the air.
とりあえず豚書移転の件に関してはもう少し話し合ってから決めるということで。伊藤さん、この後お付き合いを願えますかな。先ほどの件についてもう少し詳しい話をお聞きしたいので。
ええ、喜んで。
Seeing the two get up, Takeda followed right behind them.
近藤局長、私もご一緒して構いませんか？
いいとも。ぜひ君も伊藤さんの話を聞いて大いに見識を広めてくれたまえ。新選組幹部といえど剣術ばかりではいかんからな。これからは広い視野と深い知識を身につけねばな。
は。
Kondo left the common room with Ito and Miki, however, who still sat before us. He smirked coldly towards us and he slinked off to leave the common room. Okita spoke once Miki's footsteps were inaudible.
まったく、誰なのさ、あんな人たちを連れてきたのは。
犯人はまだ江戸にいるだろう。平助の野郎、帰ってきたらとっちめてやる。
伊藤さんは尊上派なんだろう。長州の奴らと同じ考えの奴がよく新選組に入る気になったもんだな。
Yeah, why is Heisuke bringing these assholes in?
尊皇攘夷だからって長州と同一視されるのはしないらしい。そもそも尊皇とはとかなんとかわけのわからねえことを抜かしてやがったんだよ。近藤さんも近藤さんであっさり丸め込まれやがって。
近藤さんってお人よしですからね。ああいう口がうまくてお腹の中が真っ黒な人に騙されやすいんだよな。
その伊藤さんが参謀で弟が9番組組長か。めんどくさいことになったぜ。
Those damn imperial nationalists, they better not win, especially not in about 5 years or so. Eventually, Hijikata approached Sanan, who weakly hung his head, facing the floor in shame.
三男さん、あんな奴の言うことなんざ気にするんじゃねえぜ。
Sanan laughed dryly and shook his head.
伊藤さんは学識も高く弁舌に優れ剣の腕も確かな方ですよ。優秀な参謀の入隊でついに総長はお役御免というわけですね。
おい、三男さん。
Sanan left the room as Hijikata's voice trailed behind, echoing in the hall.
三男さんも気の毒にな。あの調子だから近頃は大使連中にも避けられちまった。
Someone please give Sanan a gun or something so he'll stop whining about his arm. I know, right? What? But why?
無理もねえだろう。どんな言葉をかけても全部悪く取られちまうし。何を言っても皮肉と嫌味しか返ってこねえから大使たちも怯えちまって近づかねえんだよ。
Oh no. Poor Sanan. Even though I haven't been here as long as the captains, I knew Sanan was so well liked by the other warriors before his injury.
土方さん、伊藤さんたちなんて適当な理由をつけてさっさと追い出しちゃってくださいよ。あの人たちが来てから僕、毎晩嫌な夢ばっかり見るんですよね。
そんなことできるわけねえだろうが。近藤さんはすっかり伊藤さんに心酔してるみてえだしな。伊藤さんと一緒に入隊してきた連中もそんな扱いをされりゃ黙っちゃいねえだ。
Yeah, right. Bad vibes.
役に立たない人だな。無理を通すのが鬼副長の役目でしょ。
んじゃてめえが副長やりゃいいだろうが。で、あいつらを追い出せ。
嫌に決まってるじゃないですか。そんなめんどくさいの。
The consensus was that Ito was not to be trusted, and it seems no one spoke in his defense. Only one, during all of this, quietly sipped his tea. Saito quietly looked up at me as I poured more tea into his cup. So, what do you think about Ito? I mean, about Ito joining, that is. Watch him get assassinated here too. Yeah, maybe that's the plan.
様々な考えを持つ者が属してこそ、タイというのは広がりを見せるものだ。
Ah, so then...
だが無理に広げようとすると、内部から瓦解を始めることもある。
His words hung in the air, a dark omen for the future of the Shinsengumi. It was considerate of Ito to join, but his presence seemed to be a recipe for dissension, if not outright disaster. The setting sun glowed through the windows with a warm, rich maroon, an ominous kind of beauty. It's cold. I came out into the yard and my body stopped due to the cold. Guess spring will take a while. I wasn't too fond of Ito, but it was Sanan and his condition that truly worried me. I really wish his arm would just heal. That arm, or perhaps more accurately the lack of it, was the source of his change in personality. Still, he's kind of like Miller from Metal Gear. As nice as it would be for Sanan's arm to simply start working again, that seemed like the stuff of a child's fable, not real life. That was when I remembered.
薬でも何でも使ってもらうしかないですね。三男さんも納得してくれるんじゃないかな。
そうじ。めったなこと言うもんじゃねえ。幹部が羅刹になってどうするんだよ。
Oh god, I thought that said furries. Okito was talking about the Shinsengumi having some secret serum back in the day. Oh? Judging from how they spoke of it, it's an item with circumstances. But... And I was not to know about the existence of that serum. I thought it said furries last time, dude. Damn it! The secret sauce! The secret sauce! If I were to look into it without approval, there was no doubt that I'd be punished. But I'm the daughter of a doctor. I'm pretty sure I had more knowledge on medicine than the men of the Shinsengumi did. Ooh, I don't know. Sanan does need the Mathadi, but damn. This could be very crucial right here. Hold up. Investigate? Yeah? Alright. We'll do it. I'll just make a separate file over here. I'm going to muster the courage to look into this. But where should I investigate? My room is in the Yagi house. There are some rooms that I am not allowed to enter, but the captains live here as well, and I'd finally learned how to navigate the building. However, there was another building that was part of the headquarters for the Shinsengumi, aside from the Yagi house. Some of the leaders, along with other warriors, live in the Mayakawa house diagonal from Yagi. And Sanan, who's injured, had been holed up in the Nambu residence, located behind Yagi. Always advocate sticking your nose in to get the scoop. Well, true. What if we'd have to anyways? Well, whatever. Since it's a residence, one cannot just stroll there casually, and since it is barely used by anyone other than Sanan, it is a little isolated. If there are secrets being kept from me, then they have to be kept in a place I'd never think to check. If I were to look into it, it would either be in the... Wait, what? It would either be in the... Or the forbidden... What? In the what? Or the forbidden areas of the Yagi residence. Let me... Yeah, right? What? At least they give the choice here now, but... Why would they forget to put Nambu house or residence in there? Well, forbidden... Hold up. But I feel like... Wait, I'm in the Yagi house. I don't don't know. I feel like I might get found out if I go around the Yagi house, because I don't think everyone's on patrol or whatever. But I think technically the Nambu house I'm also, like, forbidden from. Maybe I can come up with an excuse if I'm found, at least in the Yagi house. So let's go around here. It was night at the Yagi house, and dead silent. I tiptoed down the halls as quietly as possible. It's Metal Gear time. Huh? Were my ears playing tricks on me, or did someone just walk into the common room? I would be in trouble if someone saw me, so I did my best to blend into the shadows and hide. You need a cardboard box. After a few moments of heart-pounding seclusion, my curiosity got the best of me. I departed my hiding place and crept toward the common room. I peered inside. Oh, inside was Sanan. I wonder why. Something felt wrong. I just stood there. What is Sanan doing here late at night? I was at a loss. Should I speak to him, or... Before I could make up my mind, he turned.
まさか君に見つかるとはね。正直予想していませんでしたよ。
Of course he caught me. Sanan gazed directly at me and muttered.
雪村くん、そこにいるのでしょ?
I guess he spotted me. I gave up and made myself visible to Sanan. I'm sorry if it seemed like I was snooping, as usual, or watching what you were doing.
別に叱るつもりはありませんよ。
Right? Oh, okay, well, cool.
中に怪しい人影を見かけたら気にかかるのは当然でしょうしね。
Huh? It was very subtle, but I noticed something was off in Sanan's attitude. He had a peaceful smile, something I hadn't seen for what felt like ages. It was a bit too peaceful, as if his worries had suddenly left him. It was an expression I've never seen since he'd gotten injured. Sanan? Did something good happen?
ええ、ありましたよ。
Oh?
というより、ようやく決心できたと言うべきでしょうか。
He was juicing. Ooh. Oh yeah, he was juicing. Something swished in his hand. Sanan? What is that?
これが気になりますか?
I just asked you, yeah. After his cryptic reply, he showed me what was in his hand. Sanan was holding a small bottle made from fine hydro. The glass was filled with a crimson liquid that looked like a poisonous chemical to me.
これは君の父親である光道さんが幕府の密使を受けて作った薬です。
What? The shogunate ordered my father to do something?
もともと西洋から渡来したものだそうですよ。人体に劇的な変化をもたらす飛躍として。
What do you mean by utterly transform? Oh my god, it's the T virus! Oh shit, you can't drink that shit! Or inject it or whatever. G virus, T virus, yeah. That virus.
単純な表現をすると筋力や自己治癒力の増強でしょうか。
It really is. It sounded like something out of a fairy tale. If such a thing were to truly exist, the serum would be considered a miracle cure, but...
しかし、この薬には致命的な欠陥がありました。
His smile twisted only a little.
強すぎる薬の効能が人の精神を狂わすに至ったのです。薬を飲んだ人間がどうなったか。
Oh, right. Those guys.
君も目にしたことがありますね。
Bro, if you get a giant eye growing out of your shoulder, don't say I didn't warn you. Of course. I'd seen the result of that madness the night I first met the Shinsengumi. Okita and Saito had killed off that monster with the white hair. Those monsters.
君は察しがいいですね。そう。あの時の大使たちですよ。
Damn, bro, you're really gonna do that to yourself?
薬を与えられた彼らは理性を失い、血に狂う化け物となり果てました。
His words brought a sharp chill down my spine. How horrible.
切り合いの最中、血が流れるたびに狂っていては、強靭な肉体を手に入れた意味がありません。コードーさんは新選組という実験場でこの薬の改良を行っていたのですよ。
No! Oh shit. My father? Conducting experiments on human beings that made them go mad at the sight of blood? I couldn't believe it. No, I didn't want to believe it. Even Naruto can't believe it. But there was no reason for Sannan to lie either. I saw it before my very eyes. Then, did father really? Sannan shrugged off my disbelief and continued.
しかし残念ながら彼は行方不明となり、薬の研究は中断されてしまいました。コードーさんが残した資料をもとにして、私なりに手を加えたものがこれです。
He smirked and shook the bottle gently. The liquid inside sloshed from side to side, almost lazily.
その原液をできる限り薄めてあります。
I had so many questions to ask him, but I didn't even know where to start, so I simply spoke the first thing that came to mind. If you drink that, will you be okay? So, that serum, will it prevent you from going mad?
まだわかりません。誰にも試していないものですから。
Oh, he's fucked. His smile faded.
ですが、飲めば私の腕は治ります。
Oh, whoops, my bad. You mean you're actually considering taking it? Yeah, try it on a rat or something first. That's how we experiment. Come on. He had no guarantee that it wouldn't simply kill him outright, and even if he did survive, it might well drive him insane. Sannan, please reconsider this. I'm sure there's some other way. You don't need to rely on the...
こんなものにでも頼らなければ、私の腕は治らないのですよ。私はもはや用済みとなった人間です。普通の大使まで陰口を叩いているのは知っています。
I implore you to reconsider.
あなたにはわからないでしょうね。大いなる志を持って同志と共に江戸から登ってきたというのに、何の役にも立てぬままお情けで重職を与えられている私の気持ちなど。
How could you say it's pity? You're a leader here. The Shinsengumi respects and needs you now more than ever. Sannan's eyes dotted with melancholy, flashing a brief smile that entertained the idea behind my words.
よく覚えていますよ。私は剣客としてもこの新選組に必要なのですよね。
Sannan seemed bitterly focused on the words Hijikata said earlier. They really did affect him.
剣客として死に、ただ生きた屍になれというのであれば、人としても死なせてください。
Makoto flashbacks. Useless! No!
失敗すると決まったわけではありません。そう分の悪い賭けではありませんよ。
I don't know about that, Chief. Sannan smiled as he said that, but there was no way to know what might happen to him. Considering the worst that could happen, I couldn't sit by and allow him to do this. Well, I don't think I can persuade him, so maybe I should scream. Because then, if more people, are alerted to this, you know. But maybe I should save just in case. Let me see. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, I'm gonna scream. Sannan came to hate himself for being unable to fight alongside his comrades and friends. Even if they forgave him, he never forgave himself. But
君にはわからないかもしれません。
excuse me. Oh! Yeah, see, that'll work. It's the best way. Was it the sort of thing only a fellow swordsman could comprehend then? How could I convince him to listen to me? If I couldn't, then perhaps there was someone else who could. I screamed as loud as my lungs allowed, my voice echoing down the halls and across the courtyards of the compound. Oh! Help! Please! Anyone! Listen to me! But even as I cried out, Sanan drew his head back and drained the vial in a single draught. Oh no. No! With the soft clink of glass, it rolled from Sanan's palm to the floor of the common room. His face warped in pain and he collapsed to the floor. I felt that. His hair began to turn white. Oh no, see what we try to tell you, Sanan. It became clear to me that his pain was something no ordinary person could handle. Sanan, you have to hold on. Through his fingers, I saw his maddening eyes. Before me were the eyes that greeted me on that first night in Kyoto. Behind me, I heard the door slide open. Sanan looked behind me, over my shoulder. Oh, yes, I knew it was gonna be Okita.
こんばんは、三男さん。
It seemed like Okita didn't even look at me. His eyes completely focused on Sanan, then briefly the small bottle on the floor, before back to Sanan.
教えてくれてありがとう。
I got you, Soji. Okita? Sanan stared at Okita. His breath sagged and pained, like air struggled to stay in his chest.
見ての通り、実験は失敗です。沖田君、お願いできますか？
SMH my fucking head. I tried to stop you.
ええ、わかってます。
His expression flashed into a familiar grin. Even after Okita drew his sword, it still didn't occur to me what was about to happen. The polished tip of Okita's blade was pointed directly at Sanan.
安心してください。
Don't worry.
きちんと僕が解釈してあげますよ。
飲み込みが早くて助かります。さすが新選組の剣だ。
Sanan exuded calm at the sound of Okita's response. I held my breath, unsure if I wanted to see what was about to happen before me. Okita, you're not serious, are you? You aren't really going to kill him, are you? My voice shook with disbelief, and Okita's eyes paid me no attention.
君さ、
Huh?
やめてくれないかな、そういうの。よそ者は黙っててよ。
Oh, okay. But wasn't Sanan his comrade or his friend? Everyone seemed to give their heart and soul to the Shinsengumi, but not like this.
鬱陶しいんだよ。新選組大使にでもなったつもり。
He didn't even move, but his tone hit like a slap. Ouch. I'd been living with them for so long that my initial fear almost completely disappeared. I felt like I'd found a place for myself.
忘れたって言うんならもう一度言ってあげるよ。君は利用価値があるから生かしてあげてるだけで、僕たちの仲間じゃない。
Man, his words shattered my already breaking heart. You broke my Kokoro. But just then, Sanan screamed in pain, and I saw him kick the floor. Then I heard a horrific sound, like meat being cleaved and resounding through the darkness. Peeking over Okita's back, I heard the loud thud of a body collapsing to the floor, and around Okita's foot pooled the dark red puddle of blood. Sanan? I was trembling as I watched the blood trickle.
近づかない方がいいよ。
Okita's arm appeared in front of me, coldly. What? But why? I gave him a reproachful gaze, but he showed no signs of faltering.
何度も言わせないでくれる。近づくなって言ってるでしょ。深手は合わせたけど、また襲いかかってこないとは限らないしね。
Huh?
あの薬を使ったら、この程度じゃ死ねないんだよ。
So Sannan is still alive? Okita nodded bitterly, his body locked into a defensive position.
死ねないって言ってるんだから。生きてるに決まってるでしょ。
We'll kill him then. I was relieved from the bottom of my heart. Oh, thank goodness. This good news, however, didn't mean we could let our guards down. Sannan could lose his senses again and potentially mortally wound us. But for now, at least Sannan is still alive. After Sannan collapsed, the captains rushed into the room. They must have heard the commotion from the common room. I mean, yeah, I can imagine that was pretty loud. Everything glowed white after, and I realized that I was in a daze. None of their words stuck in my ear, and I wobbled back to my room.
まったく手間がかかる子だよね。君って。
It's always Yosuke's character too, huh? Hold on. Wait. Oh, wrong button.
Seriously?
Okita had taken me back to my room, and I heard him as soon as he opened the door for me.
説明してくれるかな。どうして三男さんと一緒にいたの？
Okita was never particularly pleasant to me, but his tone was even harsher than usual. I felt like there was someone in the common room. I was curious, so I had a look. I found Sannan in there. Okita's lackadaisical response seemed disarming, and he just scanned me. Although my mind had cleared somewhat, it was still difficult to keep my thoughts organized. One, however, rose quickly to the surface. Is it true that my father had something to do with that stuff that Sannan drank?
三男さんから聞いたの？それ。
Yes. He said it makes you stronger, but it drives you mad. He fixed his eyes wearily on the ceiling above us, sighing before eventually answering my question.
君は薬をここに持ち込んだ人の娘だし、狂った大使とも実際に会ってるし、少しぐらいなら聞かせてあげてもいいかな。本当なら殺しちゃいたいところだけど。
His manner of speaking was far removed than his usual joking self when he mentioned killing, but this time, it felt like he meant it. He could kill me at any time.
薬のことについて何か質問ある？一つくらいなら答えてあげるけど。
I desperately searched for the words. Why did the Shinsengumi get involved in something like this?
僕たちの役目は今日を騒がせる不逞労使を取り締まることだけど、簡単な仕事じゃないっていうことぐらい君にだってわかるよね。
Yeah. Among the Ronin, there are plenty that are actually skilled swordsmen. When I was on rounds, I saw many such men fighting and dueling amongst themselves. So much amogus!
今日に来たばかりの頃は、とにかく人手が足りなくてね。僕たちの名前なんて全然知られてないし、給金だって満足に出なかったからさ。入隊希望者なんてめったにいないし、たまに来ても得体の知れないゴロつきばっかり。そんな時、幕府の人が薬の実験を持ちかけてきたんだ。
Sannan has been ejected. He is the imposter. He's sus. An experiment? That must have been what Sannan was referring to. So, you knew what the side effects were and you still made them take it?
もちろん、彼らも承知の上だよ。新選組にはね、局中ハットっていうのがあるんだ。 隊をまとめるための決まりみたいなものなんだけど、それに背くと即切腹を申し付けられる。
Cut yourself open?
あれ、何驚いてるの？武士の責任の取り方って言えば切腹しかないじゃない。
Traditionally, when samurai disgraced themselves, they drove their swords into their bellies. I had thought such traditions were obsolete, and that now the worst they do is pretend to cut themselves open with a fan.
でもまあ、どうせ死んじゃうんだし、最後にもう一度役に立ってもらった方がいいでしょ。だから切腹するか薬を飲むか好きな方を選んでもらうことにしたんだ。
Damn.
かわいそうだよね、本当に。
I couldn't think of anything to say. What sort of choice was that? Death by your own hand, or madness and death by someone else's? The men that I'd encountered that winter night, had their last thoughts as men been hope they might survive the madness? It sounded horrible.
簡単に強くなれる薬があれば便利だよね。実際は全然大したことなかったんだけど、僕たちでも簡単に切っちゃえるぐらい。
In a moment, I was taken back to that fateful night when Okita dispatched the warriors with white hair without any effort.
三男さんはこれからどうなるんだろうね。
I was worried too. Was Sanan okay? Would he change? My stomach was twisting itself into knots. And so the long night broke. The captains of the Shinsengumi gathered in the common room.
みんな安心してくれ。
Don't worry.
峠は越えたようだよ。
Oh? The room collectively breathed a sigh of relief.
で、どうなんだ三男さんの様子は。
今はまだ寝ている。静かなものだよ。
今までの大使たちみたいになっちまってるのか、それとも。
There he goes with his loud mic again. Inoue simply shook his head.
確かなことは目を覚ますまでわからんね。見た目は昨日までと変わらないんだが。
Suddenly then, the door slid open.
おはようございます皆さん。
Tim.
ご機嫌いかがかしら。
うげ、伊藤さん。
うげとはご挨拶ですのね。皆さん、お顔の色が優れない様子ですけど。
そりゃ朝っぱらからあんたの顔見たせいに決まってるだろうな。
まあ長倉君ったら冗談がお上手ですこと。
Ito dismissed Nagakura's snide remark, and he turned to face the standing warriors.
皆さんの顔色がよろしくないのは、もしかして昨晩の騒ぎと関わりがあるのかしら。
いや、そのだな。
Desperately, Kondo's eyes flew around the room, as if looking for someone to offer an excuse.
よし、ごまかせその。
あ、俺が実は昨日。
大根役者は出しゃばらないでくれるかな。そういうのだったらもっと得意な人がいるじゃない。
Okita turned to Saito expectantly, and the latter spoke up at once.
伊藤参謀がお察しの通り、昨晩屯所内にて事件が発生しました。
まあ、事件ですって。
はい。ですが我々もまだ全容を把握できてはいない状況です。今の時点での説明は余計な誤解を招くばかりかと。ですので今夜にでも場を設け、詳しくお伝えさせていただきたく存じます。
There we go, yeah, Saito saving the day.
そういうことですの。事情は分かりましてよ。今夜のお呼ばれ、心待ちにしていますわ。では、ごめん遊ばせ。
Ito brandished another strange smile, stood, nodded, and left the room promptly.
なんとか見逃してもらえたみたいだね。
What do you mean?
伊藤さんはなんだかんだで頭が回る人だからな。幹部が勢ぞろいしてる場に三男さんだけいねえんだ。あの人絡みで何かあったってことぐらいすぐ感づくだろう。
Oh. Ito had likely guessed at what took place, but decided not to press the issue. I had looked up just in time to see Sanan shuffle through the door, and his hair's not white! Sanan!
そんな化け物を見るような目で見られても困りますよ。
三男さん、起きてていいのかい？
少し気だるいですよね。これも薬の副作用でしょう。
So, maybe the white hair only comes out at night?
あの薬を飲んでしまうと昼間動くことが困難になりますから。
Oh right, yeah, because they're basically like vampires. Sanan looked a little pale, but it didn't look too difficult for him to stand and speak. But if it's hard for him to move during the day...
私はもう人ではありません。
I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! Those words sunk our hearts heavily. Even the captains fell silent to his solemn admission.
いや、三男君、君が生きていてくれてよかった。我々はそれだけで十分だと思う。
Oh, excuse me. Kondo stood and grabbed Sanan's shoulders tightly, his expression bright and endearing. Tears nearly welled in his beaming eyes.
それで、腕の方はどうなんです？
まだ本調子ではありませんからね。自分でもよくわからないのですね。
He lifted his left arm, the arm that before had hung limp at his side, and flexed his hand. It didn't look any different than before his injury.
治っているようですね。少なくとも不便がない程度には。
Thank goodness. In spite of the chaos from last night, his wish to use his arm once more came true. However,
あの薬を飲んだってことは昼間動けねえようになっちまったんだろう。それなのにタイムに参加なんてできるのか？
his voice was calm, almost careless.
解決策はあります。私が死んだことにすればいい。
Oh shit. You what?
これから私は薬の成功例として羅刹を束ねていこうと思っています。
Oh wow.
三男さん、それ本気で言ってるのか？あんた自分が何を言ってるのか分かってるのかよ？
分かっていますと。長倉君、君こそ忘れたのですか？我々は薬の存在を伏せるよう幕府から命じられているのですよ。私が死んだことにすれば今までのように薬の存在を隠し通すことができる。それにもし薬の持つ副作用を消すことができるのだとすればそれを使わない手はないでしょう。
They seemed to be against Sanan's idea, though no one said anything. Who would want to consign a friend to a life of secrecy, lived in shadows? But
薬の実験は幕府からのお達しでもあるしな。そうするしかないか。
まあ、三男さんが自分で選んだ道ですし、止めたって聞く人じゃないですよね。
よくわかっていますね。その通りですよ。
Hijikata scoffed at Sanan's suggestion, and bitterness frothed from his words.
短所移転の話、冗談じゃ済まされなくなったな。 三男さんを伊藤派の目から隠すには広い短所が必要だ。ここじゃ狭すぎる。
同意します。薬の研究を続けるのであればなおのこと移転を急ぐべきかと。
よし、ろくに寝てねえとこ悪いが話し合いを始めさせてもらうぜ。ユキムラ、お前は部屋に戻ってろ。ろくに寝てねえだ。
Okay, understood. Please excuse me. I bowed to everyone and left the common room. I'm happy that Sannan was safe, but a whole flurry of new concerns arose. Learning of my father's horrible work. What will become of me? Will I be safe? Such thoughts buzzed heavily in my head as I walked back to my room. It's June. It's my birth month. June 1865. Our emperor had passed, and our year moved from the 2nd of Ganji to the 1st of Kyo. Kyo. It was 3 months since we'd moved the headquarters to Nishi Hongwanji. There's a lot more room, but more room meant, well, farther to walk. I'd walked through it almost every day for weeks, and I was finally beginning to learn my way around. As I turned a corner near the back of the compound, I caught sight of someone sitting in the shadows. Someone? Oh, there you are, Sannan. Your food's ready.
Ah, 君でしたか。
Oh my god. The snow disappeared, the cherry blossoms bloomed and fled, and now the swallows and the heat came. Oh, June. Lurking in the shadows. Actual cannibal Sannan. LaBeouf. Sannan and I exchanged a pair of smiles, and I held out my hands to let the breeze brush across them. It's really gotten warm lately.
ええ。まあ、今の私には風より日差しの強さの方が勘に触りますがね。
Really? I didn't think the sun was particularly strong that day, but the Sannan, who hid in the shadows and out of sight during the day, it must have been unbearable. The night he changed, Sannan's hair turned white, and in his eyes was a thirst for blood. But looking at his peaceful smile now made it hard to imagine such a night was real. If someone told me it was all a bad dream, I would have believed it. It wasn't a dream though, and now Sannan spends his days hiding from the sunlight and from others. For just a moment, the sun lit on Sannan's hair. Ah! I don't know if it was a trick of the light or simply my mind being foolish, but in that moment, his hair was a brilliant white.
どうかしましたか？
幽
霊でも見るような目つきで人を見るのは良いこととは思えませんが。
Oh, no, nothing at all. He looked perfectly normal now, of course. Surely, I thought, I must have simply imagined it. Even if I had, there was no denying that he was the same man who went mad with bloodlust. The fear of the night cast a shadow over my heart. It was unnerving. Heisuke and I made our way through the crowded as usual streets of Kyoto at a brisk pace. You know, I haven't gone out on patrol with you in quite a while, Heisuke.
ああ、そうかもな。俺、長いこと江戸に行ってたし。俺の留守中どうだった？新八さんとか佐野さんにいじめられたりしなかったか？
Everything was fine, and they were kind to me.
そっか。ならいいけど。親父さんの行方はどうなんだ？手がかりとか見つかったか？
None at all.
やっぱ見つからねえか。俺も江戸に戻った時、お前の家の様子を見に行ってみたんだけどな。人が戻ってきた様子はなかったし、ほんとどこに行っちまったんだろうな。
Seriously?
The somberness of Heisuke's expression started to rub off on me. Now I was depressed. Oh, thank you for taking the time to look anyway.
いや、別に礼を言われるようなことじゃねえって。そもそもお前が今みてえに自由に外に出られねえのも、元はといえば俺たちの。
Heisuke? Heisuke stopped himself mid-sentence, which was jarring. Jarring! If someone drops a for real, it could happen, maybe. Ever since he returned from Edo, he's looked glum. I know what jarring. King of the Jungle. I know, yeah. I'm like thinking, oh, that's like a Germa kind of thing. Roar. Hey, Heisuke. Hey, Heisuke. How about you? It's been a while since you were in Kyoto. Does it seem different from Edo?
そうだな。街も人も結構変わった気がする。
Hey! Huh? I wondered what was going through his head. Did something happen to him in Edo? His sudden change of character confused me. Heisuke's head jerked up slightly, and he looked across the street. He stood on his toes and waved.
おい、ソジ！そっちの様子はどうだった？
Oh, hey, Soji.
特に何も。いつも通りだね。
Okito was out on patrol as well, although his route took him through a different part of the city.
でも、将軍上洛の時には忙しくなるんじゃないかな。
The Shogun's coming to visit Kyoto?
そう。近藤さんも張り切ってるよ。近藤さん、家持公のことをすごく尊敬してるから。
Ah, I see. I hope it turns out well. Right, Heisuke?
ああ、まあ、近藤さんはそうだろうな。
Huh? Something had really gotten into him. I glanced at Okita to see if he noticed anything. Okita? Are you alright?
平気だよ。ちょっと風邪をひいちゃったみたい。
Ruh-roh. Ah, I see. Well, please take care of yourself. I have medicine to treat colds, so I'll give you some when we return.
そう。ありがとう。君でもごくたまに役に立つことがあるんだね。
What's the matter? He has COVID. No, not Soji. Okita's eyes looked past me, and suddenly, something caught his attention off to the side.
おい小娘、断るとはどういう了見だ。
Oh!
やめてください。話して。
Oh, I thought that was me.
民草のために
Patriots
上位を論ずる我ら志士に尺の一つや二つ自分からするのが当然であろうが。
Uh-oh, stinky. Across the street, a clump of perhaps 3 or 4 men were harassing a young girl. Okita! Heisuke! Yeah, right, I thought that was the main character too. Like, they have the same hair. And, like, they both wear pink. I'm just... Man.
分かってるって。お前はここで待ってろ。
But it appeared that Okita got to them first.
やれやれ。上位って言葉も君たちに使われるんじゃかわいそうだよ。
The usual crowds shuffled away from Okita and the men as quickly as they could. No one wanted to be near the sight of unsheathed blades. They got the hentai protag look, right? No eyes. The Ronin's eyes found Okita's jacket and the men stiffened. What eyes?
その羽織、新選組か。
知ってるなら話が早いな。 どうする？
His lips curled into a predatory smile as his hand gripped his sword. There was no mirth in that rictus grin, and the Ronin's faces grew much paler. Their moods were not totally deflated yet, as their ringleader made one more attempt. Oh! Hey Petrovsky, how we doing today? What's up?
くそ、バクフの犬が。
いいからとっとと失せろって。
The sight of two Shinsengumi bluejackets standing shoulder to shoulder was enough to deter the men.
貴様ら、覚えておれ。
There was like this fruit fly on my desk, and it was just like walking around, so I'm like, I just blew it away. Nothing much, just chilling. Cool, cool. The last of the color drained from their faces, and they turned tail and ran.
俺たちを見てとっとと逃げ出すぐらいなら最初からあんな真似するなっての。
You aren't going to go after them? Arrest them? Excuse me.
どんな罪で？君って意外と過激だな。
I didn't really mean it like that.
助けてくださってありがとうございました。私、南雲薫と申します。
Kaoru-kun. I've never seen a girl named Kaoru. I watched as the girl gave Okita a quick bow. She was so refined, so ladylike. Even dressed like a girl, I doubted I could ever be as elegant as her. I'd only just begun to feel sorry for myself when suddenly I felt a hand on my arm. You're getting close, Soji. Whoa, Okita?
いいから。
Calm
この子の
down.
横に立って。
Huh? Didn't know other women existed in this game. Yeah, I saw in the opening there was like one other girl, but yeah. See, they look almost the same. He shoved me next to the girl we'd just rescued, then stepped back to stroke his chin thoughtfully. Okita? I glanced nervously toward the girl and attempted to smile kindly under the circumstances. The smile she gave me in return was beautiful, but there was something about it that seemed odd. She seems familiar. Do we have a twin or something?
やっぱりよく似てるね。
Yeah, it's addressed. We look like... That's when I finally realized she was identical to whom I saw in the mirror. I don't know, I feel like if I saw someone like, you know, who looked like me, I'd notice right away. This fucking pro tag, man.
そっか。俺は全然似てないと思うけどな。
Oh my god. Heisuke. Oh my god.
いや似てるよ。きっとこの子が女装したらそっくりになると思うな。
沖田さん、この方困ってらっしゃいますよ。
Heisuke one brain cell for real for real. Oh, I had to say something, but what? Perhaps she saw through my confusion, or perhaps it was something else.
きちんとお礼をしたいのですけれど、今は所用がありまして。ご無礼、ご容赦くださいね。このご恩はまたいずれ。新選組の沖田総司さん。
With that, the girl who called herself Kaoru disappeared into the crowds of Kyoto, although the uneasiness created by her presence remained.
おいおい、ありゃ掃除に気でもあるんじゃねえの。
Oh, she gotta back off! That's my man's!
今のがそう見えたんなら、平介は一生佐野さんに勝てないよね。
どういう意味だよ。
Their back and forth continued, but my mind was elsewhere. Last night's rain left a number of puddles on the road, and when I looked into them, I saw a strange girl who looked just like me. Kaoru, huh? Wind caught the surface of the puddle, sending a flurry of ripples across it. Alright, I'm coming! I turned and ran toward Heisuke and Okita, already on their way back to headquarters. The temple was much larger than the compound in Mibu as advertised. The whole Shinsengumi could gather in the common room with space to spare. As Kondo spoke, his voice echoed grandly throughout the hall. Standing before Kondo were the many proud men under his leadership with glowing expressions.
皆も徳川第14代将軍徳川家茂公が上洛されるという話は聞き及んでいると思う。その上洛に伴い公が二条城に入られるまで新選組総力をもって警護の任に当たるべしとの要請を受けた。
将軍公の警護を新選組が？
こりゃとんでもねえ大出世だな。
池田屋や金門の変の活躍でお偉いさん方も俺たちの働きを認めざるを得なかったんだろうよ。
警護中は文字通り僕らの刀に国の行く末がかかってるってことですか？
そういうことだ。てめえら気合い入れていけよ。
将軍公の警護とはまた大役ですな。
本当に三男さんが生きていればどれほどお喜びになったことか。
Oh right, I forgot. They basically pronounced him dead.
本当に惜しい方を亡くしましたわね。
Ito wiped crocodile tears away from his eyes with a silk handkerchief. Ito and his followers were told Sanan died. In fact, the entire incident surrounding his transformation had been covered up. Only a few of the men of the Shinsengumi knew the truth.
伊藤さん、こたびの幕命を立派に成し遂げることこそ亡くなった三男君が真に望んでいることだと思います。
分かっていますわ。私たちの名を天下に広く知らしめる絶好の機会ですものね。
ともあれ、これから忙しくなりますな。
まずはタイの編成を考えねば。とりあえず俺とトシ、それからソジ。
Yeah, the thrust.
待ってくれ近藤さん。ソジは今回外してやってくれねえか。
なぜ？
なんでも風邪が治らねえと。
Oh right.
養生しろって散々言ってるんよ。
His COVID.
本当か？大丈夫なのかソジ？
大した風邪じゃないんですけどね。土方さんは大げさなんですよ。
Starts coughing.
何言ってやがるんだ。さっきも咳してただろうが。
それ薬を売りつけるための工場ですか？何を言われても石田三役は買いませんよ。
そんなんじゃねえよ。いいから言う通りにしろ。
I gave Okita some pretty strong medicine not too long ago. I wonder if that didn't work. Or maybe he doesn't have a cold, but rather he's inhaling dust from the lack of cleaning here? Then suddenly someone raised his hand.
ヘイスケ、どうしたんだね。何？
あのさ、近藤さん、実は俺もちょっと調子が。
Oh, Soji's the chase cough. The reverb.
なんだ、ヘイスケも風邪か？気をつけないといかんぞ。せっかくの晴れ舞台、全員揃って家持公をお迎えしたかったのだがな。
You think you're gonna dip? Alright, well thank you for dropping by. As always, appreciate seeing you here. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Get a good night's rest, and we'll catch you later. See ya.
すいません。
ああ、いや、責めたわけではないんだ。体調は大事だからな。いずれまた機会もあるであろうし、二人にはその時存分に働いてもらいたい。
Kondo and Hijikata continued to discuss their formation, but suddenly Hijikata turned to me.
そういや雪村、お前はどうするんだ？
What?
ほうけてるんじゃねえよ。お前は警護に参加するのかって聞いてんだ。
I can go too?
無論構わんとも。君も今や新選組の一員と言っても過言ではない。ぜひ参加してくれ。
Oh, okay. Well, he says that I'm part of the Shinsengumi. Unlike Soji. Could I? Could I really go? I hesitated for a moment, confused, and Okita laughed.
まあ行ってもいいんじゃない？そんなに危険もなさそうだしね。
お、
長州藩士は今日に出入りできねえから、切ったはったの騒ぎにはならねえだろうし。
What should I do? I'm just a little concerned about a person like me who's not a warrior coming along, but I was feeling emotionally strained with no leads of my father turning up on rounds. I'll go.
よし、わかった。お前には伝令やら使いっ走りを頼むことになると思うがな。こき使ってやるから覚悟しとけ。
In the early days of the Tokugawa shogunate, Nijo Castle was a place for the shogun to stay on his way to the capital. It's been a while since a shogun actually stayed in it, though. We'd met the shogun on the road and begun our escort about 30 minutes earlier, and arrived at the castle relatively recently. By now, I imagined, Kondo, Nagakura, Inoue, and the men were greeting the officials and other important people in the shogun's retinue. Well, I've got a job to do too. It was my job to tell soldiers when to change shifts and to carry messages back and forth. A glorified errand girl, in other words. I don't see myself as being useless, though. I think. What about? I thought you were supposed to be errand boy, because, you know, no one else knows I'm a girl. I've come with a message.
なんだ、お前が伝達係かよ。ここは遊び場じゃねえんだぜ。
Well, I'm not here to play.
へえ、そうかよ。じゃあまともな刀も刺してないお前が何しに来てるんだ？
I've come here to do what I can do. Would you mind if we stopped playing games?
言ってみろ。
The chief is currently going around, paying his respects to the people in the castle. Everyone else continue with the guard.
わかった。
Huh? That's it? It's that simple?
おい。なんだそのバカ面は。俺が伝達を聞いたのがそんなにおかしいか。
Oh, well, no, I just...
仕事は仕事だからな。市場を挟むつもりはねえんだよ。ほら、伝達は聞いたんだ。さっさと行け。
Okay. Miki and I never really got on the best of terms, but maybe he's a responsible person. After he shooed me away, I continued attending to my duties as a messenger. In the surroundings of Nijo Castle, I can see the warriors wearing a white uniform which was different than the afternoon uniform. They don't seem too nervous, but I guess it makes sense. Some of the imperial nationalist extremists were driven out of Kyoto, and many warriors fled. There's no way anything would happen. Oh? Huh? A sudden chill ran down the length of my spine. I froze. Ah! I knew the feeling. A length of cold steel seeking entry into your flesh, eyes shining with a lust for blood and violence. Since I'd begun living with the Shinsengumi, I felt it more than once. Bloodlust. My eyes were drawn to the roof, where no one would think to look. A large wall cast a shadow, shielding a section of the roof from the moonlight. There they stood. It's them. You!
気づいた。さほど鈍いというわけでもないよ。
They looked very distinctive, unlike any soldiers I'd seen before, but 3 sets of piercing eyes scattered my thoughts, making it hard to think. I had recognized them. Now I had to put names to faces. Oh, I just know Kazuma's in the middle. Shikage Kazuma. Kyuju Amagiri. Kyo Shiranui. Oh my god. It's the gang of generic shonen bad guys. Exactly. They were connected to both the Satsuma and the Choshu, and they made an effort to impede the Shinsengumi at Ikeda, and again at Hamaguri. Why are you here?
そのなぜっつうのはどうやってここに立ち入ったかを聞いてやがんのか。だったら答えは簡単だ。俺ら鬼の一族には人間が作る障害なんざ意味をなさねえんだよ。
Huh? They're demons?
我々はある目的のためにここに来た。君を探していたのです。
Nani? What? My heart was pounding so hard it could burst. Why do these men know my name? I don't understand. A demon? What do you mean? And what are you here for? No, you must be joking.
鬼を知らぬだと本気で言っている。
He stepped forward, cloaked in shadows. When Amagiri spoke, it was calm and peaceful, as if he were reasoning with a frightened child.
君は負った傷がすぐに癒えませんか。
They know about that? I held my breath.
波の人間とは思えぬほど怪我の治りが早くありませんか。
How does he know my secret? I've never revealed it to anyone before. Well, Words struggled to come to mind, and just as I was about to deny their accusations.
ああ？なんなら血ぶちまけて証明した方が早いか？
Oh, that guy has a gun! Shiranui's gun glistened eerily. Whimper!
貴様貴重な女鬼に傷を負わせるつもりか。
Nani? I'm a demon? Or actually, I mean, I guess it makes sense.
そんなこと言われてもこいつの往生際が悪いんだからしょうがねえだろうが。
After Kazama glared at Shiranui, his eyes drifted towards the kodachi on my hip again.
鬼を示す生徒、東の鬼が持つ子だち。証拠としては十分にする。
My family name? What was wrong with Yukimura? I didn't understand what he was saying, and the cold sweat started inching down my spine.
言っておく。お前を連れて行く同意などいらん。
No, I'm pretty sure you're gonna need the permission slip that we'll need to sign before you kidnap me. His hand stretched out from the darkness, pale and grasping like the tentacle of some hideous subterranean monster. Oh, you put it that way. Huh? Then a blade flickered through the night.
おいおい、合いびきならもう少し色気のある場所を選んだ方がいいんじゃねえか。
またお前たちか。田舎の犬は目端だけは聞くとに。
それはこちらのセリフだ。
Harada! Saito! My legs almost collapsed, as if the now shattered tension was the only thing keeping me standing. I teetered backwards, my balance momentarily lost. A strong, sinewy hand caught me and pulled me back, its grip hard as steel. Hijikata! One hand guided me around behind him, even as the other drew his sword.
将軍の首でも取りに来たかと思えば、こんなガキ一人に一体何の用？
将軍の貴様らも今はどうでもいい。これは我ら鬼の問題。鬼だと。
His eyes narrowed. Hijikata seemed perplexed by Kazuma's statement, as if contemplating the possibility of its truth.
こいつの面を拝むのは金門の変以来だ。
腐れんってとこか？大して嬉しくもねえがな。
再会という意味でこちらも同じく。 だが何の考えもわかん
我々の邪魔立てをするつもりですか。ならば
The tension was so thick in the air that I could scarcely breathe. They were a powder keg, ready to explode. I'm about to explode. Even the slightest movement could set them off. It wasn't like I could do much. But I still wanted to help them, so I grabbed my sword.
区長たちの心配は
Don't worry. Yamazaki, when did you...
区長の命だ。君はこのまま俺が豚所まで連れて行く。
Then you're telling me to run away?
その通り。君がここにいてもできることは何もない。
I mean, you may be right, but I don't know. What should I do? If I go back to headquarters, maybe I could see Soji quickly. But if I stay, I'll be good and go back. Even as I ran back to the headquarters with Yamazaki, I couldn't shake the fear in my heart. When I finally got to the compounds, I still felt nervous, and I could do nothing but stare into the blank darkness behind me.
もう大丈夫だ。さすがにここまで追ってはこれまい。
You're right. But yeah, I don't know, something feels wrong.
不安なところ申し訳ないが、俺は副長たちのところへ戻らなくてはならない。皆将軍校の警護に出ているから、今の豚所に大使はほとんど残っていない。
Uncle Phil. I just love the random Uncle Phil.
沖田さんか東堂さんのところにいるのがいいだろう。そこが最も安全だ。
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna stick with Okita. Okay. Understood.
では、後のことは頼んだぞ。
With that, he disappeared back into the darkness. Suddenly, the night felt very quiet. The word demon echoed through my head, and their faces floated in front of my eyes. I shook my head. As the temple came back into focus, I felt very, very alone. As Yamazaki said, I should go find Okita or Heisuke. But whom should I look for? I wonder! Probably Heisuke now. We're going for Okita.
あれ?
Okita looked up from cleaning his sword as I entered the hall.
二条城に行ってるんじゃなかったっけ? どうしたの? 一人で.
Well, and,
あ、わかった。さては何か失敗して土方さんに追い返されたんでしょ?
Yeah, the romantic music and the candlelights. The candlelights right here setting the mood. His titties are out. Yeah, we know what's up. Yeah, something like that.
あのさ、そんな引きつった顔で返事されても全然からかいがいがないんだけど。
Oh, but I want you to poke your fun at me.
何があったのか聞かせてくれるかな?
Well, but Uncle Phil. So there I was, barbecue sauce on my titties. Oh! God, I fucking love vines. I miss Vine. Still feeling upset, I told Okita about the incident that unfolded in Nijo Castle. The minute I mentioned Kazuma's name, Okita's eyes lit up.
へえ、そうなの。風間千景。あいつが来てたんだ。あいつらが来るって分かってれば、意地でも言ったんだけどな。
What? Of course he could have. No, you're sick. Hijikata told you to rest.
うるさいな。そもそも君が悪いんじゃない。君にもらった薬全然効か。
Reverb cough. Huh? Okita! Oh shit. For just a moment, all colors but one faded away. I forgot about demons and castles upon seeing one thing. The sickly red splatter across Okita's hand and mouth. Shit. Are you okay? I'll go get someone. Heisuke!
ダメだ!
His voice was rough and strained, but filled with unexpected rage. He wiped the blood from his mouth and glared at me over the top of his hand. From under his bangs, his eyes, burning with anger, nailed me to the floor.
今見たことは忘れて。大丈夫。ただ喉が傷ついただけだよ。
I don't know, mate. That seemed kind of serious to me. Back when I was in Edo, I was helping my father out at his clinic. There were a few times where I'd see patients who'd cough up blood from coughing too much. But what I just saw was something else. Okita?
聞こえなかった。忘れろって言ったでしょ。
No. He was so adamant about me not helping him, so it was difficult to know how to react. What could I tell him? But, and... Shit, dude. Well, I'm worried. I'm worried for you. Hold on, let me just... I mean, okay, if I say I won't tell anyone, I could still help him, like, you know, with my medicinal knowledge, but still, I'm really worried. Nah, man, fuck it, I'm going for the butt.
もし君がこのことを誰かに言うつもりなら。
Bro, I'm trying to help you! Okay. Shit. But in the least, please just go to sleep and rest.
しょうがないか。
Okita pouted like a child and unwillingly accepted. The words of the men who claimed to be demons lingered in my heart. There were so many things for me to be worried about. However, more than any of that, I was just worried about the man sick in front of me. I got bronchitis! Ain't nobody got time for that! Yeah, soldier right now. I continued to eye Okita, who slept with his back faced towards me as I watched the dawn slowly emerge through the long, cold night. Since then, once the rest of the men returned, there was a meeting among the captains. The subject of that meeting was the three men at Nijo Castle, Chikage Kazama, Kyuju Amagiri, and Kyo Shiranui. They called themselves demons, and their previous encounters with the Shinsengumi suggested that they were somehow involved with the Satsuma and Choshu. The Satsuma were the most powerful domain in the opposition domain, and the Choshu are publicly expressive of their dissent towards the shogunate. The Choshu are essentially enemies of the court. I don't know how the three men are supposedly affiliated with the domains, but it was abundantly clear they are not to be dealt with carelessly. Amagiri makes you think of Aminosagiri, right? Yeah. Both starting with A, they got the Giri in there. Similar names. There was another problem, however. Why had they come for me? They said I was one of them and knew about my family name and my kodachi. But how? My name is Hibike Yukimura. Yo. Boo. I am the daughter of my father and my mother. Boo. Uh-huh. Boo. I am a normal girl. Nothing out of the ordinary. Boo. But who am I? Who? Uh-huh. Okay, well that was an interesting turn of events. It is now June 1865, however, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna save here. But yeah, we've got some interesting progress. We pleased Soji for a bit, but now he's upset because we saw him with his bronchitis. I really hope he'll end up being okay, but I mean, he should be okay because like there's a second game and he's there. Oh no, we'll see. But anyways, thank you guys. Or hold on, I'll go back to title. Right. Or let me look at the load just to make sure. Yep, okay, yep. He'll be dead. Dead as hell. Damn. Not my husbando. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. As always, love chatting with you guys and hanging out. Fun as usual. I can't get over the— oh! Yeah, I really want to make that a sound alert now. Soji's last words. Ah, man. Oh, man. But yeah, so later today, we will be playing Metal Gear Solid 3. Hopefully the fight with the fear should be much smoother now that I have the better controller. And hopefully we don't get any trouble from the memory card. Whew. And we'll also be watching Shark Boy and Lava Girl on my Discord server sometime after 9:30 p.m. PST later today. So that should be fun. I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute. I keep getting the Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled! Like, I keep getting, like, memes of that in my recs. YouTube fucking knows. But yeah, anyways, Matanene, my dudes, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be. And I'll catch you guys later. See ya!